She never fooled. That's my steel. Oh, what is it? No superstes. What is the chemical formula for? If I had a flower for every time.
So we want to order anyway. I could be over there. Where?
What's that?
What's that? Man, I hate it when he does that. What's that? What's that? Anyway, I could be over there. Where?
Frank.
If I had to write a message,
Dumpster on, my God.
All of it. A week later, my mother texted, "Internet bill is due. Can you take care of it?" No mention of what happened. No apology. Just a request to pay. I didn't respond. 2 weeks later, my father left a sharp voicemail. Power company called. "This month's bill hasn't been paid. What's going on?" Still no acknowledgement. I remained silent until my mother's birthday. That afternoon at 4 p.m., my phone started buzzing. First my mother, then my father, then Jessica. I let them all go to voicemail. Messages started arriving. "Mom, the power's off. The house is dark. Please pay the bill." "Dad, no water. We can't cook. Handle it now." Jessica, "Internet's down. Guests are arriving. Fix this urgently." I canceled those payments exactly 3 weeks ago, right after being banned from the party. Now everything was shutting down during their celebration. Around 6 p.m., relatives started texting, calling me disrespectful for embarrassing my mother. Then Aunt Lauren called on video chat, the only family member who trusted me. When I answered, I could see chaos behind her, nervous laughter, uncomfortable conversations in the dimly lit kitchen. "You're not going to pay for it, Ryan," she said. "Dad told me not to come," I replied. "He said if I insisted on showing up, I shouldn't call him my father anymore." Voices erupted behind her. "My mother. Tell him I'm ashamed. How could he do this?" "My father. What kind of man gets petty over money?" Jessica appeared on screen. "Mom's been crying all day. Does he even care?" Just as I was about to hang up, another face appeared. A young man in a dark suit. He stared at me with confusion, then smiled. All of it. A week later, my mother texted. "Hey, boss," he said uncertainly. I froze. I recognized him, one of our new employees. We'd exchanged emails and reports, but I had no idea he was Jessica's important manager boyfriend. The room went silent. Someone whispered, "What did he just call Ryan?" Another voice, "Boss? Is Ryan Jessica's boyfriend's boss?" The young man stood straighter and spoke clearly. "I work at Pacific TerraTech. Mr. Ryan is one of the company's co-founders." Stunned silence. I gave a soft nod, then said calmly, "Hope your big introduction goes perfectly." Then I hung up. The next day, Hudson emailed, "I'm sorry, I didn't know you were Jessica's brother. I've always respected you at the company. I didn't expect her to be like that. I'll be ending this relationship." Jessica later texted, begging me to convince Hudson to come back. My response, "Hudson didn't leave because I told him to. He left because of how you treat people." A week later, my parents showed up at my house with suitcases. After hollow apologies, they got to the point. They wanted $2,000 monthly support. What about Jessica?
2,000 monthly support. You can kiss the blackest part of my ass. What? What the fuck? What do I look like? Ugh. Chopped liver for you? What the fuck?
All of it. A week later, my mother, "Boss," he said uncertainly. Apologies, they got to the point, but took a toll. "If she agrees to support you with $2,000 monthly, I'll do the same," I replied. "Or I'll need something in writing confirming the house belongs to me when you pass." My father exploded, slamming the table. "You're setting conditions for your parents." I stood up calmly. "I think you both should leave my house. It's been 2 years. No calls, no birthday wishes, nothing. Turns out when you stop being someone's ATM, you discover whether they actually see you as family."
Whoa.
The internet bill is due.
I love how there's where's the money? It's always the same. It's always the same shit. It's like how the hell? It's like how? That's possible. I don't understand that shit. So strange. So strange. But yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I guess I don't. Something. It's definitely something.
Inherited.
The Cowboys lost, of course they did. That dog is more pink than he is anyway. That dog is like every color in the book. That's funny. Pretty much it. It's never different. It's pretty much the same. Go figure. Wait. That's crazy because I could buy like 1,000. I could buy the Max, which is 99 storage places, but I would still get this. I'll still have the same fucking amount. It's 10, and you would think I get the flame freak so fucking awful. It's insane. Like actually insane. How does one person get the same damn fruit going on over them? I don't understand. It's nutty.
Ability. No matter how much of him was consumed, his body would regenerate and become even fatter. The alchemist told Bobby he was the perfect ingredient to end world hunger. At first, Bobby was delighted to help others, believing his body could benefit all living beings. However, when his father tasted the pig's trotter, he immediately spat it out, claiming it was completely inedible. This was indeed true. He had 100 people taste it, and without exception, they all became sick. After experiencing rejection from 100 people, Bobby finally realized he had no value. As an ingredient, he was such a terrible tasting existence that even insects would avoid him. During Bobby's most desperate moment, he encountered the Pope. The Pope consumed an entire pig's trotter right in front of him and gained infinite regeneration abilities. The Pope told him this power wasn't meant to serve humans, but to fight against those enemies.
Who cares? It's got a 5 and Max flame fruit. That's insane. Yes, you just suck, man. Where did all of my lip go? My lip just fucking went into the crap right here. Like, god damn it. Jesus. Yeah. And I left. That's he left. I will take it. Man. There's like one here. I can get a 2,000 back. This is 20 spins. 20. I did 10 before I left for work. Again, which. So, this is just. This is just. Man.
into the airport trash can, checked in at the front desk for a ticket to Spain, and finally placed the briefcase-style sniper rifle on the baggage conveyor belt. But when I arrived in Spain, I deliberately didn't retrieve the briefcase. This briefcase had once been inseparable from me, accompanying me throughout my entire assassination career. The first time I used this sniper rifle, I broke the world record by taking out the president from 3,815 meters away. Originally, this contract was worth $7.5 million, but the employer refused to pay the final payment and even insulted me. Through my methods, I discovered that the employer was actually the president's son. I found him and returned those words right back to him.
You know, fuck.
On the second assassination, I broke the world record again, killing the celebrity UDC who wanted to change the world from 4,347 meters away on the ocean surface. The fee for this mission was $100 million. I only received a $20 million deposit, with the remaining money to be settled after the mission was completed. At this time, the employer had already seen the news of UDC's death, but he was preparing to refuse payment of the final sum.
The son of a bitch actually did. A little self-congratulation is in order, I suppose. A few loose ends that need to be considered.
I was still completely unaware of this and was urging the contact person to tell the employer that the $80 million balance must be settled within 24 hours. The contact person didn't dare delay. She knew well how I would treat those who didn't pay their final payments. She immediately called the employer demanding payment, otherwise they would certainly be killed by my long-range sniper. But her superior didn't respond about the final payment at all.
The times that you met him, did he ever let anything slip about where he had a base or anything like that?
No, he doesn't let things slip.
Did he ever mention Spain?
Spain? No.
Why? Doesn't matter.
The contact person's name was Gina. She immediately realized that those above were investigating me. Hearing that her superior didn't mention settling the final payment at all, and even arranged a new mission for Gina, telling her to stand by in Europe while promising her higher compensation than before, her phone. However, the crisis was far from over. Bianca from MI6 had been investigating me. She accidentally came across a news story about a gang leader at a restaurant in Spain who was killed by a sniper from 4,000 meters away. This immediately caught Bianca's attention.
Nice.
You ever feel like life? Quit faking it. My dad snapped as I struggled to breathe. My aunt said I was just trying to avoid cleaning up. But when the EMT checked my pulse, he shouted for a stretcher, and the room erupted in panic. Part.
I thought I was doing her favorite thing in Rush. I guess it was like some slick back shit. She got me crying over this.
The more that I wait,
So, God, like, what the fuck was that? What was that? Why did you go so fucking slow? Like,
also, I thought it was gonna be okay with the white
oh.
clothes. They got the cut. I'm not putting on dirty boy. You bad boys don't stand a chance. So here's the plan. I got paint. You get these bad boys down to the right
That shit is insane. 100%. I'm so confused.
Remember when he flew her to Paris for a week?
Glass cases,
Oh my god!
one drop, and they're completely shattered. Transparent cases, yeah, good luck. Yellow in 2 weeks. And kids with no stents, good luck watching Netflix with kids. But there is a solution from Magic Charm. This case doesn't yellow, extremely durable, and has a built-in fixed stand that can be rotated 360 degrees, so you can use your phone horizontally, vertically at various angles. When it's closed, it's complete with light. It protects your phone all around with great lenses, protects your buttons and your speakers. Besides that picture, for better grip, The install on the back is a
Thanks,
very
thanks
strong
for that.
magnet, works perfectly with all Maxell compatible accessories. It comes in various colors, fits perfectly with all other Magic products, and now with our back to school
Oh
summer
my god,
sale.
it makes no sense. The fact of it makes no sense before it be what you call it to me. Like, I don't, like, what's the point of me having double XP? Jim, what is the point? Like, what is the genuine point? I don't know what the point of me having that. I'm maxing up. They took out the fucking the aura, the cape, and the fucking helmet. But they don't take out the XP and I'm max level. Why? Like, what am I using it for? A whole bunch of nothing. That makes no fucking sense. And, actually, should have been this is fish. And once the thing went away, then I would what you call it. Then I would once the circle goes away, then I actually I was correct. I'm gonna say is it correct? I don't know how it is.
In read the title of this video, you know what I'm going to talk about today. I'm talking about fucking customers. Now, I'm sure you clicked on this video because you are or have worked in a retail environment before, or some job that involves having to deal with customers on a regular basis. And if not, sit back and relax, because today I'm going to educate you on the genetic cul-de-sac that are the 1% of customers you have to deal with on a daily basis. And I'm not just talking on my arse. I've worked in retail for about 10 years, and that's such a depressing thought, I decided to make this video just to distract myself from that. Now, don't get me wrong, 99% of the customers that come through a door on a daily basis are grand. They get their shit and they get out like an upstanding fucking citizen. But there's that 1%, that 1% of ignorant, idiotic, and downright fucking retardedness of some people that come through the door. And where do we start? At the start of the day, of course. Because God knows you can't get into fucking work and open the shop without these cunts annoying the shit out of you. And just to make it easier for everyone to understand in this video, let's just say the shop is a grocery shop. So first things first, when you get in, you need to counter tail and make sure the shop is looking some way presentable before opening the door. But then you hear a knock. So you open the door and there's a customer standing there looking at you in the face with probably the most retarded fucking question you've ever heard in your life. Are you open? Yeah, of course we are. I just locked the door, closed the shutters, and kept the close signs up for decorative purposes. Of course we're fucking closed, you fucking moron. But I thought you opened at 8. Oh, so you arrived on at 8 o'clock, seen the shutters were down, the close signs were up, the door was locked, yet you still felt the need to knock on the door and confirm that we were fucking closed. There's a loaf of bread in this shop with more fucking brain cells than you. Can you check how much that is? I could. Or I could look at the fucking sticker on it and tell you how much it is off of that. But if you want to waste my time, that's fucking fine too. How much is this? €10. Could you do anything better on the price? Could I do anything better? What? Do you think this is a fucking auction? Did you see a sign on the door that says open to fucking interpretation on our prices? This is not eBay. This does not go to the highest fucking bidder. That's the fucking price. This thing is cheaper in the shop next door, but yet you're still standing here telling me about it. Why don't you fuck off there and buy it? Do I look like I have any fucking control over the prices? I work 9 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and barely scrape by. Do I look like I'm dragging in the kind of money where I can dictate the fucking prices inside this shop? If you find the prices too expensive, then fuck off, because I really don't want to hear about it. I'll just take this off it, please. Yeah, no problem at all. That's $6.99. Oh, I have a coupon for that, but it's at home, okay? That's $6.99. Well, what about the coupon? Can I have the coupon?
Well, it's at home. I left it at home. Well, then it's $6.99. But I can bring it in, but you haven't brought it in, you see. Look, I can tell you I have the world's biggest dick, but until I actually give it to you, you think I'm talking out my arse. So that's $6.99, please. Would you like a bag? No, I think I'll manage. Are you sure? Yeah, no, I'll be all right, thanks. Are you 100% sure? Because you have an awful lot of items there that are going to be difficult to carry away. No, definitely, I'm afraid. But just check out the back. Actually, could I get a bag off it? What the? Do you have any dog food left? Did you see any on the shelf? No, then it's all gone, I'm afraid. Could you check out the back? No, I'm afraid I can't check out the back, because the back is not some sort of fucking magical fairyland where items just fucking spawn at will. It's not fucking Narnia. It's a room full of stock. If something is not on the floor, we grab it from the stock room and put it out. If we haven't done that, then we don't have it in the fucking stock room. So rather than waiting there 10 minutes for me to go out and pretend I'm looking for something in the stock room just to come back and tell you we don't, why don't you take them 10 minutes and fuck off to a nearby shop and pick up that fucking dog food, cunt. And something that happens way more than it should. People called pausers. There's people who come up and ask you a question, you answer them, they'll pause, and they won't give you an organic way to leave the situation and walk away from it. I'll give you an example. Excuse me, do you have any bread? No, I'm afraid we're all out of bread at the moment. Like, what's with the fucking pausing? It's like I told them that I was going to kill one of their children, but they had to pick which one. It's not that fucking important. Can you not say, okay, thanks? So I can just say, yeah, grand, no bother, and walk away without having me standing there awkwardly trying to think of an organic thing to say to fucking walk away from it. Now, you might have noticed this video called Part 1. That's because I've been working in retail for about 10 years and I have a laundry list of shit that I hate about customers. And if I was to do that all in one video, it would be about 2 hours long and take me about 2 months to edit the fucker. I would lose interest in making a video that length, so I'm breaking it up into parts. That's not to say the next video is going to be a part 2, it'll probably be something else. I just don't like an idea getting old in my head, because then I'll just lose any fucking motivation for it whatsoever. But on the topic of customers, for those of you guys who've worked in retail or work with customers, why don't you comment below and tell me about your worst experience, the most fucking hateful experience you've had with a customer? And I'd love to hear them, because working in retail is fucking horrible. So it's always good to vent and hear about the fucking morons that are in the world as well. Want to find me on Twitter? Here's my Twitter.
Small boobs? Us too. I'm Jacqueline, and that's why I created Pepper. Intimates that actually fit double.
Was it something you can always come back to on a later date?
Why would we do that? You have the camera, we have the studio, and they can come off of Skype, right?
Right, yeah.
Skype.
So we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Company needs a promo, right?
Sure.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Skype, for fuck's sake. Skype is
Your made up customers. And if you haven't seen that, you can click right here. Here it is, as promised, part 2 of why customers are idiots. This is not something you actually notice until you pay attention. When you're serving somebody and you ask them a question, they answer it and laugh. I'll give you an example. Here's your change and your receipt. Thanks very much. Huh? What's funny? Oh, nothing. Okay, on a note completely unrelated to your creepy fucking laugh, I'm just going to go over here now. Now, I don't know if you've actually ever paid attention to this. And going forward, you're not going to be able to not notice people laughing for no fucking reason whatsoever. I swear they're fucking mental. You get these people, typically old fuckers, they come in and they purchase phone credit to top up their phone. But then we ask you to put it in for them. Like, yeah, I get it. You're old. Technology is not your friend. But are you really planning on living out the rest of your life never knowing how to top up your fucking phone? And let's face it, if you're able to get out of your house and make it to this shop safely, you have more than enough brain capacity to top up your own fucking phone. Some customers can't take directions. They actually can't. They'll ask you where something is in the shop, you will tell them, but none of that information goes in. You might as well be telling them the intricate workings of the universe. And if you don't know what I mean, it goes a little something like this. Where's the tea bags? I can show you. They're just down this way. No, you're okay. You can just tell me where they are. Okay. They're just down the third aisle, second one on your left, just under the top shelf. Sorry? The third aisle. No. The next one.
Third aisle.
Yeah, that's the one. They're not on the bottom shelf. The second shelf from the top. They're biscuits. It's the shelf to your left. Your left.
Left.
Your fucking left. Do you not know your left from your fuck? Oh, never mind, I'll come down. Excuse me, do you have any self-raising flour? No, sorry, I'm afraid I'm all out of that.
Flour?
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Ducky, do you have any self-raising flour left?
No, we don't, no. That's so strange.
What is?
The guy literally just asked me like 2 seconds ago if we have any self-raising flour, and I told him no. Wait a minute. You. Why do fucking people do this? Why bother ask me a question and then ask another staff member a question that's the exact same because you didn't like the answer I gave? Do you not believe me? You think I'm so fucking incapable to know if we have flour left in the fucking shop or not? But as infuriating as this is, it's very satisfying to then go back up to the customer and go, no, like I said not 5 minutes ago, we do not have any self-raising flour left. Being able to do that is just like sex. The customer comes up to the counter, they want to return something that's broken. You explain to them in a very calm and reasonable tone about why you cannot take back broken items. The customer realizes that this situation is not panning out how they like, and that's when they deliver, you want to speak to my manager. It's essentially you talking to me like I'm a fucking child, and now you want to speak to my parents. And secondly, he or she is just going to tell you the same thing. The only difference is they're wearing a shirt and a name tag that says manager on it. That's the only thing that's going to fucking change. This is another weird one that happens now and again as well. You'd serve somebody, you'll hand them extra change and the receipt, and they'll stand there at the counter for maybe 30 seconds, staring at the receipt. They're only short of pulling out a fucking magnifying glass and analysing every minute fucking detail on it, because they want to see if you overcharged them for an item or give them back the wrong change. Basically, what the customer is saying is, you're so fucking incompetent looking that I'm going to analyse my receipt, make sure you didn't make any fuck up. But if your trust issues run that deep, you bigger fucking problems in life than being overcharged for a ton of mushrooms. People returning shit without receipts happens all the fucking time. And we do it in the most irrational fucking way possible. Like somebody will come back to return something and say something like, I don't want this, I just want my money back. And you'll be like, yeah, okay, give me out your receipt. I don't have my receipt. Okay, well, I need your receipt in order to refund an item. But I didn't know I needed a receipt. I'll stop it right there. Needing a receipt to return an item is not new and exclusive to this shop. This is how retail transactions happen everywhere in the fucking world. How did you not know that you'd need your receipt to return an item? So I'm calling bullshit on that. You knew full well and you're just chancing your fucking arm. I'd like to return this, but I don't have a receipt. Okay? So you can't return it. What do you mean? You need a receipt as proof of purchase. But I bought it here. Sure, you served me. First off, I serve maybe about 600 or 700 people a day. So excuse me if I don't remember your ugly fucking mug, which is quite surprising, seeing as not many people come into this shop with a face that looks like a bulldog licking piss off a nettle. Well, that's fucking stupid. I want to return my fucking item. This is pure fucking robbery. Why are you getting angry at me over this? When I handed you a receipt, you were responsible for keeping that receipt in order to return the item if needs be. If anything, I should be angry at you for getting angry at me over this. This is your fuck up. And secondly, I don't have a dog in this fight. This is just store policy. Stop attacking me like I'm making the fucking rules and I'm stopping you from getting this refund. I'm not out to get you, and just because you kick up a fucking hissy fit doesn't mean you can now get your way. I really don't understand why people get so irrationally angry. You have people at the counter losing their fucking minds because they can't return something. But look, if I'm to be real,
this was 3 days ago?
What's it?
Mark, stop fucking. What is it? What is it? What are we back in 2012, 2011? No one is fucking buying Advanced Warfare cases.
What's up, guys?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Mark?
Warfare. If you're wondering why I'm on Advanced Warfare and why I'm buying big supply drops in 2025, it's because I lost a bet. When I was streaming the Battlefield 6 open beta, I bet chat that if they did 100 gifted subs, that I would conquer my fears of ordering Pizza Hut, which that's a whole different topic. It's a whole different thing. But on top of that as well, I also said that if someone gifted 100 subs, that I would also have to open some advanced supply drops on Advanced Warfare. And sure enough, it happened. A bet's a bet. I'm a man of my word, and we're here on Advanced Warfare, and I'm going to buy and open some Soplin Dumplings. Now, if you were to take a look at my armory on Advanced Warfare, at least on Xbox.
Yeah, we have over 4,000 items and 343 pages of shit.
I know. It was disgusting back then. I did obviously play a lot of Advanced Warfare. I hit like the highest prestige and stuff, and I did earn a lot of supply drops, but I did also, unfortunately, burn some money on this game as well. I mean, look, we got multiple pages of AK-12s. Like, I mean, look at this. Rip. price I have to pay respects for my bank account back then. Oh my god, there's even more. We have multiple finger traps. That was really the thing that was so bad about Advanced Warfare and the supply drop system back then, is that all the duplicates, they're basically just worthless. You can't dedupe the dupes, you can't get rid of the duplicates, you can't burn them for more crypto keys like in Black Ops 3, and there's no salvage system like in Infinite Warfare. But yeah, we've got all kinds of crazy guns on Advanced Warfare. Dude, I wish I could just like send one of these quick bolts to Jeff. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate the quick bolt? I almost have an entire page of this thing.
Jeff, I'm so sorry.
This is honestly just madness. Like, why the fuck do I have so many of them? We've got the doctor, multiple doctors, yeah. We can start the hospital. We could be here for hours looking at my loot. But I do want to take a look at Critic Class and see what I might actually want or need. Obviously, I could go into this blind, but I do want to kind of have an idea of what I might want from these goblins. If you look at the ARs, I never got the lever action. The M16, I don't have the M16 either. That would be a huge pull. If you look at SMGs, I never got the repulsor SMG. This is, you know, a futuristic one. I mean, there's a lot of futuristic guns in the game, but some of them are also kind of classic, like the M1 Garand or like the STG. If we look at snipers, I do have all of those. As far as goes for shotguns, yeah, I've got all the shotguns too. Heavy weapons, though, okay, we also have all of them. And then when it comes to specials, we have all the specials. If we look at secondary weapons, I don't have the M1911, and this thing akimbo is actually so good. Unfortunately, the modded Advanced Warfare client on PC, which was referred to as S1X, it did get permanently shut down. There is another way to play it, but, you know, the current modded Advanced Warfare client on PC is not really popping, so. But when I did get to play it, I did use the M1911, and this thing slaps in Advanced Warfare. So honestly, I'd love to get some kind of variant of this thing. As far as goes for launchers and specials, there's not really anything too crazy here, so yeah. Without further ado, let me just turn around and take a look at the store. Just smile to hide the pain, Gunzo. I think we might actually have to do that because I forgot how expensive these things are. The most expensive pack is a 40 pack of goblins. It's $100 fucking dollars? I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Wait, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Wait, is it because my store is still set to New Zealand? I think I'm gonna change my shit. Oh, that's why my location is still New Zealand. We're not trying to play Black Ops 7 early quite yet. Okay, restarting my Xbox. Let's go ahead and check the store. I don't know if the price is... Oh, the price has changed. All right, this is still such a ripoff.
It's yours. Thanks for your purchase. Now go have some fun. Love Gunzo.
Why does the button say got it? Is that my response to wasting money on goblins? Oh, there we go. Wait. Did it just give me this shirt? I'm pretty sure if you buy 40 goblins, you get a guaranteed legendary item, and I got a fucking shirt. Useless. Where's my actual goblins? Did this game just scam me? I'm pretty sure this is where the supply drops are supposed to show up. Also, our supply drop challenge is getting 25 kills with ARs and rank plates. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Let's play some Bronx to get cronked. Yeah, that's what I thought. No games found. Bro, I got the email confirmation that I bought this. It's actually insane. Maybe I should buy another one. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Hey, chat, how come my fucking supply drops aren't showing up?
Wait, this is actually a thing? It says go back to the main menu, then go back to the multiplayer lobby. Did I forget about that? Was that a thing back in 2014? I don't even remember. I swear to John, if my supply drops are not here. Okay. Oh, wait, there it is. Why does it just say 2, though? Wait, 58? I thought we only bought 40. What? Okay, I'm a dumbass. It said 40, then plus 18. And just to reiterate, we want the M16, the lever action, the repulsor SMG, or possibly the M1911 pistol. And here we go. Give me something, please. I can already tell how this is going to go. 57 more, go. Come on. At least.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man, but I actually hate that I can feel the dopamine hits when that guy goes elite. Only to then.
For real. That's why people bought the shit so much, because it was amazing. It's elite. Even if you got some fucking pants, like
completely useless. Try again.
It was so
good. Elite. No.
It was always good. He said.
No.
35.
Elite. Wait, did I have the stand? At least my Arctic collection's coming along. I will never use that. I'm always going to play Gunzo on here. So the clothes being nothing at all. If you look at SMGs, yeah, that was probably brand new. Not too shabby, but again, we want a brand new gun. Oh, I clicked out of it. No, let's go, dude. We got one of the 4 guns we needed. Let me just go ahead and copy and paste this class. I don't think I have any attachments. Nope, nothing. We do have a firing range even back in 2014. I mean, it's honestly better than like the new ones we have. What you're seeing is an advanced firing range. Oh my god, that's the iron sight. This kind of feels horrible. What? Dude, this gun's probably trash. I mean, maybe it's because I didn't get a pay-win variant of it. Also, it feels weird to be playing on an Xbox controller, man. Because here's the thing, too. I actually recently sliced my right pointer finger open. So honestly, I am trying to take it kind of easy today. Wait, I'm also now realizing that this variant is probably worse than the base gun. Oh, yeah, that fire rate is much faster. Yeah, this thing might actually be pretty good. Look at that. Okay, 53 more. We have to get some more new guns, please.
Trash.
Number 52. There's no fucking way we just got another brand new gun. The lever action breacher. Now we can finally breach. I cannot believe how lucky we're getting. I'm still just going to use the base one because we didn't get like some kind of crazy rare variant or something. But here it is, man. Huh? What is this iron sight, bro? This is trash. It's not even a one-hit kill. Oh wait, but you can kind of like spray it. I see. Okay, I don't know why I thought this thing was like a pump. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, bro, I'll take it. We got 2 out of the 4 guns already. I'm really hoping we won't have to buy more. And we get nope. Instead, we got the fucking Pokeball helmet. But yeah, we got 50 supply drops left. Please.
Oh, love that.
I mean, I'll take a triple elite, although I'm pretty sure these first 2 are dupes. Not too sure about the KF5 royalty. We'll have to check the loot for that. Okay, never mind. We have 3 of them now. 49 more. Come on, man. Oh, no fucking shot that we just defeated in 1911. Let's go! Woo! Now, in fairness, we didn't get like one of the more broken, like legendary ones or something, but I will take that. I'll probably just stick with the base one as well. I'm gonna put it on both classes. That is so awesome, man. And the crazy thing is, we still have 48 goblets left. Like, there's no way we won't get the M16. It's gotta happen. Just give me it right now, please. Nope.
Good night.
47 more, come on. M16, so we not shin guards. No, stop. Oh, they are coming along pretty nicely. I don't want trapper pants. I just want an M16. No, the elite makes it sound like it's gonna be good, but then it's trash. It's just useless diarrhea. Snappy, 44 more, come on, man. The M16's gotta be in there somewhere. Oh, it was not. Number 43, come on.
It was not.
Elite. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, but this version of the NA45 was actually really good. I think this is how I got the quad for quad view with every gun. Crazy broken version of the gun. All right, 42 more. Come on. M16, baby. Just one. Ooh. I know a lot of people really like the Battle of Obsidian Steed and the ASM1 Speakeasy, but the H-Raw Insanity, this thing was 41 more. Come on, baby. M16. Come on. Crack. Just like that, we only have 40 more. Gee, you'll send me a new flavor. They made this new flavor for the movie Free Guy. It's called Flavor Bomb. Take a look at that. That's turning pink. Code number 30% off until the 6th, so use that code if you guys want to save some money and check out the new flavor. But in the meantime, guys, we've gotten 5 weapon bribe opening on God World War II. I've kind of been teasing at it in some other videos and stuff, but yeah, I finally got 5 weapon bribes. You have to complete 150 matches. If I'm not mistaken, I think where I left off on COD World War II before I basically like quit playing the game is I was like halfway through with this. And when I saw that COD Vanguard was going to be the next Call of Duty game, I was like, you know what, let's play some COD World War II, let's finish this. But it's not just going to be a weapon bribe opening. I've also got tons of supply drops from doing orders and playing the game so much. So yeah, if you guys are excited to see me open up some supply drops, and especially the weapon bribes, make sure to drop a like. Let's collect the weapon bribes first and foremost. There we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can get any other like special orders like that. I think the 5 weapon bribes might be it. But if I'm wrong, let me know, because I'd have no problem doing some more of the special orders. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is actually get a special weapon. As I'm sure you guys can see, I know like my way to 15,000 armory credits, so I can finally get the Proto X1. Specifically this anti-mag. Just look at that, dude. We got free dark matter. I really hope I did the mathematicals correctly, because I have to waste almost 13,000 credits on a stupid Needles helmet. I got it. That should do it. We got the whole thing done. Oh, there we go. I have to collect it. Yes, the Proto X1 anti-dark matter. Whatever.
What a collection. Oh, what a collection.
Until I open up these bribes. Why does she look like a potato? Now we have to go to the prime supply drop opening spot. All the way to the top, son. This still makes no sense to me, even after all these years. You like jump forward to the side, but sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Just go to the side. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I moved with it. That's how I got it. Let me just jump here. Nice, simple, don't sprint. And sprint for this one. Nice, excellent. Okay, we have to get to the pipe. It's the pipe. Come on, don't slip, don't slip. And jump. Yes. We're here. I'll mess it up, I'll mess it up, I'll mess it up. Beautiful. You get better supply drop luck if you come up here. Now that's a supply drop view. All right, let's start with the garbage.
That's a
we have
supply
24
drop.
regular supply drops, 11 rare, and then 5 weapon bribes. We're going to start with all the trash first. No. What? Wait, what? They don't let you do that because then people can't watch you open it. Then you won't be as encouraged to want to spend money on the game. All right, fine. Let's just put it out here so everyone can watch my pain and suffering. All right, the first one is looking like hot garbage. Nice. We're just going to go through these because you know these are going to be trash. Let's drink this G Fuel. Let's get nothing but garbage. Sweet. And Jeepers Peepers. Oh my god.
Jeepers Peepers watches you when you sleepers.
Oh, rats, I got a duplicate. Keep it going, I got 20 more. Ooh.
Oh, rats about
That's what my comment was. I can't find any fucks to give about the epic clothes, but at least I got that. So how do you say that? Blitz Khalifa? Wiz Khalifa? Got the heroic Wiz Khalifa Phoenix. Okay, you know, I've got to put that on a class. You got to be shitting me. Okay, take off all this trash, get it out of here. Make room for the Black Foot Swamp. Kind of a weird looking variant. I haven't really gotten too many kills with it, apparently. We've got 19 more to go. Dude, that was actually a really good supply drop, no lie. Weirdly enough, I kind of want the heroic, like, backflip emote. That'd be pretty cool. A duplicate clothes? Keep it going. We're only looking for the brand new stuff. The new shiny, heroic. Ooh, another epic. The ABS-36, I think that's new. Dude, how lit is this opening? What the fuck? Is this brand new? I think it might be. Yeah, that's the only version I have. So, yeah, that should be new. I think I've gotten this one a decent amount in the rotation based off the attachments I have. Just keep it going. Ooh, we got another epic in the middle.
Dude, I'm taking the over. I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Overs?
Dude,
New customers spent $5.
My daddy always told me I was the best kisser in the family. I take that. The highest of regard.
Boy, better not be kissing your dad. He's gonna beat you if he hears this Xbox Live conversation. I'm not even on Xbox. Sounds like something you find on Xbox. Got some legendary Gucci clothes. I don't care about that. I got 11 more. Specifically 11. Strong woman pistol grip. It's a dude. What the fuck is the scrum? That's a scrum diddly. I'm just okay, but for real, why does that dumpling in the middle look like a fucking jellyfish without stingers? It looks so unappetizing. I don't know about you guys, but for me, 100% steamed gyros a game. Might be a little bit of a hot take, but I'm gonna stand by it. 10 more soft dumplings to go until we get to the really good stuff, or maybe garbage. I don't know. Oh boy, Mr. Saucy. Although he kind of looks like a regular ketchup a little bit. More dumplings, come on. Ooh, is that going to be anything good? No, I don't care. Actually, that's kind of a cool sight, but I think I prefer the poop sock weapon charm. Ooh, la, la. I love how it's always the same picture for emotes. It's so great. Ooh. Ah! Duplicate Type 100 and then I get skeleton clothes. Wah, wah, wah. 2 more supply drop plants. Oh! 2 heroics. Oh! Oh! I finally got the only damn pistol camo. Okay, but seriously, how did I just get 2 heroics out of a common goblin? Pretty sure I don't have that SMG yet, and the clothes, again, they can be donated. A ferocious... Oh, that is such a cool one. Look at that shark design. Fuck, yeah, I actually really like this one. Okay, we got 1 regular goblin left. There's no way it's going to top the last one. Like, that's just ridiculous. 2 heroics from a common. Yep, and then this is what it's really all about. All right, that's it for the common supply drop. Let's open up 11 rares. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know why I'm doing it in this order, it's so that way if I get any brand new guns, they won't be part of the duplicate protected weapon drives. At least I think they're duplicate protected. They better be. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of upset. Oh. We got epic clothes. Stop giving me clothes. More guns, please. Gunzo will be really happy. No. Amethyst again? Come on. Ooh, we got an epic right out the gate. The Caravan? Do I have that? Wait, the Caravan's like one of the stock snipers, isn't it? Oh, it is. I don't even care about it. I don't even want to see it. The Caravan's trash. 8 more rare goblins. Come on. It's all just rare stuff, yeah. Just got that helmet from the common one, I'm pretty sure. 7 more lucky 7. No, unlucky 7. This 7 sucks ass. Come on. How about a triple heroic? How about that? No? Okay, go. Jeepers is that? Good lord. All right, 5 goblins. Come on. Nope. We got 2 epics. The grease gun duplicate. Oh, come on! Double epic duplicate and a common calling card. I guess you could say supply drop luck this terrible is the first of its kind. I don't want anything to do with any of that. Come on. 3 more. There's an epic. Duplicate close. Thank you. At least you get credits. I can't complain that much. And I've already gotten so much good stuff. Like, I should probably just, yeah. Duplicate face camo. Neat. Last one. Look at it. It's trash. I already know it's trash. I somehow wasted all of my luck on the common supply drops. You guys are just watching me open it. But guys, it is the moment of truth. We have 5 weapon drives. Ah, the thing's happening on the map. Hold on, let me get an AA gun. So you can shoot the care packages down so they land.
You shoot those things down. You get those things.
I will.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
Down. Yeah, get them.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, look at you. All strong and shit.
Oh, fuck. This dude is sus. We got nothing for that dude. Okay.
You're built like a big bee. You hear me? You're built like a big bee.
I'm scared. I'm getting away from this guy. Oh god, he's doing it too. No! Okay, first first one. Right, here we go. It's gonna be heroic. Wait, if not dupe protected, I got a Brecci. Okay, well that's kind of trash. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I guess they're not dupe protected. I do quite like the Brecci though. I've got Enigma 1, but now I've got the slightly better version. Is this fact new? My disappointment is immeasurable. You know, I was really hoping to get some more of these like SMGs, rifles, maybe even like the snipers. Dude, I want the PTRS more than anything. I just recently got the SDK 9mm. I want to get more of the snipers. That'd be so cool. They're skirting around. Look at them go. This is perfect. All right, come on. Please give me something new. It's a weapon, Brad. It's not dupe protected. Oh my god. I mean, I could do without the heroic clothes, but we got a push dagger. I think that's new. I don't think I really care about that too much. Please, new sniper, new SMG, new rifles. Fucking please, come on. Oh god. Wait, it might be heroic. Really? I played 150 games just for this? I think I'm gonna puke.
I'm not looking.
Now heroic. Wait, I have the lever action. Oh, come on. I haven't gotten anything new from the weapon branch. Like, moments of blood drops were the best. I literally have the lever action right here. That's the Sheriff 2. I mean, oh boy.
It's slightly shinier. Nice.
I'm scared to open this last one. We must create a summoning circle for the almighty Globby Movement. Please bestow upon us the most amazing supply drop weapon we've ever seen before in our lives. Okay, I'm calling it in. Come on. Give me a new gun. I want it. It's gonna be something new. What in the fact is an act? Man, that was like the most sad thing I've ever seen in my life. On my account, there's still so many weapons that I don't have unlocked yet. And yeah, I think I had the best luck from the common supply drops. This shit's crazy. I was missing out back then, and I'm still missing out now. I mean, I got some new stuff, but even from all those dupes, I'm still under 4,000 armory credits. Like, I can't really do much with that. Let's go hit some thieves with the new guns and shipment.
Yeah, good guy.
Why did that guy's voice sound like the text-to-speech robot? I'm inspecting, but it's still got the sepia filter. Ooh. What is that fancy inspect? Why does he wipe it like that? Ah! Who fell? What the fuck? Triple kill. What? Okay, Eric, way to make a decision on who to fucking shoot there.
Check some Ralphie's $4 unbeatable meal deal is getting glowed up.
Yeah, I rocked the Jurassic back in the day. Yes,
What are you doing? Okay, let's try this Phoenix 2, whatever this gun is. I don't even know. Inspection. Okay, he's kind of like scared to touch it. What? What is that inspection? My dude just kissed the gun. Ah. Not bad. Okay, great. What? Who yoinked that? He yoinked it! Let's just take this to regular war. Why not? It's not going to be as action-packed. Well, maybe ground war, ground war, ground war, ground war, ground war. Hey, aircraft incoming! Oh, guys, he's yelling. The enemy's building a bridge. Don't let them do it. They didn't get permits. I see you, you little rat. I see you. He's right there. What? What? There we go. I was like, why the fuck is that not gonna hit him? Throwing grease grenade. What the fuck is a grease grenade? No, for real though, I'm getting hungry. Does anyone have a German muffin? This dude's got the PTRS. Why couldn't I have gotten it? See, look, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna miss a bunch of shots. What are you doing on the ground, you goose? Reload it. I got hit by the button. Ow! I'm trying to click even in core. Get on that turret. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. The APS-36 is pretty good so far. Like, it's got some decent damage even for core. If I'm thinking of the right rifle, I'm pretty sure this thing is a very consistent one-shot in hardcore. I just figured I'd play this so I could get, like, a different lobby. I'm gonna Operation break myself out of here, though. Is it the same lobby? I don't know. I recognize some of these names, though. From doing the orders, like, on a regular basis for this game, I pretty much play against the same people every day. It's one of the hilarious side effects.
What's up, guys? Scotty here. I'm back with my friend at Basically I Do Work. Today, we're going to be reacting to some more good old-fashioned gumball out of context. Yes, sir. So let's get into it.
Huh? Very descriptive. It's like he gave you everything you needed to know about it without giving you anything to know about it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in. Damn.
Hey, yo.
That was amazing.
And it just fucking erases his leg.
Did they actually erase it?
He erased it. Limper than an animator's handshake. Do animators have lip-ass handshakes? I've never shook an animator's hand.
You'd think they build up like a tolerance though from like drawing all day though.
Yeah. Maybe their handshake is so fucking tight that they go in unintentionally.
They just wanted to draw less in this episode. That's why they did that.
They want to draw us.
What? Is he ordering the numbers that I take out?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I thought they were doing like math homework.
This is us trying to figure out the context of Short Gumbo.
Shit, sign me up. That sounds tasty.
That's a lot of food, bro.
Well, that's the problem is when you're.
One thing I love about the internet is the fact that everyone just has the opportunity to be so creative, right? Like some people are just blessed from the heavens above to just have the most beautiful content be curated to put online, and others. No, what I might be talking about is
Shark Anchor myself.
food recipes. Yes, we've actually talked about this a few weeks ago. Kind of publicly established the fact that Jason, cannot cook. Right? I know it's fine. I just haven't developed the skill. But I would much rather just not know how to cook and then just not attempt weird recipes than to know I don't have the skill and I keep putting crazy stuff online. Just keep filling my algorithm with the most gruesome of snacks because I'm not even half this stuff.
Hello guys, I'm Sean. I'm making a breakfast with so we've got our bacon.
I think I have everything else I need.
I'm gonna get it thawed out for real.
You can put bacon in the microwave, it's absolutely fine. So we've got our bacon.
Oh, it's hot. Wait, this is a chunk of meat. Is this even ingestible?
Then about the spatula. And then we've got our egg. Oh no, we ruined it.
Oh, they do look a little ruined. This is what I've been talking about. It's not much like season on there. And the bacon don't look too much like bacon. I'm not sure if there's just different bacon out in the world. I usually just get the regular bacon slices, and then I like mine a little crunchy. This don't look right. This don't look legal.
And now a little bit of salt.
Oh, and the orange is in the, okay. Just dump it right on the plate. Nice. Cool spatula. Like, I'll use a spatula. Oh, it's more fries than the rest of the plate. It's like, I don't, we're not eating that raw paper. We're not eating the paper. You ate that raw ass onion. Oh. I think that's where we go. A lot of things are considered content nowadays, so I can't argue the fact that this isn't. But like, what are we looking forward to? The plate looks. I'll get into it. Like the plate look like something that if I eat, I don't know if it's gonna come out. Right? Like I feel like it's gonna be stuck inside my body.
Anyway, now we've got our bread. What did you have for dinner today, guys?
I didn't eat dinner yet. Thanks for asking. I don't even know if I still got an appetite. I'm just lost.
2. A 4. A 5. A 6.
What is this plate?
7. A 10. 11.
Oh my gosh.
A 12. And then we've got.
Are you serious? That's kind of just too much. Ew, it's on the oranges too. Y'all like it? I've heard of peaches and cream. This is not gold. This is nowhere near it. Number 1, the specific fruit is not present. Number 2, it just looks soggy. I feel like by the time they get down to the base, it's gonna be slop. I know I like texture in my food, like that rigidness, that crunchiness is what makes it. Because I'm a real food critic. You're not gonna doubt my food skills over here. No, I don't think this gonna be crunchy enough. It's not cooked. I know it's not cooked. It's just not cooked, bro.
And then barbecue sauce. It's better in the mold. Add a little bit of salt. Can you tell if there's scrape lines on the
Really?
shoulders?
I've just been
Might
doing
get it all the way back.
coins,
Yeah.
coins,
Yeah,
and
that's
summer
that
tokens.
ways might get
shit like
down
that.
directly back
All
up.
over there.
What the hell is all that salt? Somebody looking to die today. Like, that's insane. Listen, for anyone in the world to put soap on your meat, you're putting soap on the meat. It's already raw, bruh. It's raw for a reason. You just click it and then the germs disappear. When you wash your meat and you're potentially getting soap inside the meat, I don't want to eat soap, right? Like, I don't get it. Ew. And then the boiling hot water, but there's plastic on the.
All right, I have a family dinner coming up, and I realized I did not pack one single thing. I think I need a mini dress, summer type of vibes. I feel like I only brought out clothes, so we're gonna have a little help from Google Shop. First, to search for the outfit you're looking for. I typed in pink balloon dress, and then you tap try it on. Now, to get the best photo, you're gonna want good lighting, fitted clothing, and full body picture. Now you're gonna upload the photo, and Google's gonna show you what it looks like on you. This is the most insane thing ever. It literally looks like I just tried this on in real life. I want to try a few more options. You're going to see how these look. Maybe for a different occasion. I like this one, but I still think I'm liking the pink one better. Okay, love the way this looks. It's in stock, so I'm ordering this right now. And this is the look on. I'm obsessed with this dress, and I'm very happy with my purchase. So now we have to pick a bag. So we have this one with shells, and then this one has gold, but I'm kind of leaning towards this one because I think it's going to match the earrings that I'm wearing, and we're ready to go. Bye.
Open rates and things are really great, but I'm looking for engagement on my audience. If I can continue to create.
Just disappear. It's crazy.
This is not. It's still frozen. It's. Oh, y'all. There's just no talent here. And then this is backwards. Orange chicken. Somebody like
trying to get
it,
what,
bro.
though?
I feel like this
You're
was
trying
some
to get the
whole other
dough fruit?
shit. I'm sick. Oh, that's the oranges for the orange chicken.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be checking out now personally, I don't know anything specific on
Well,
this.
are you trying to get the dough fruit, or you're trying to get the dough liquid? Oh, so you're trying to get the dough fruit to awaken. Or you already have the dough fruit, you're just trying to awaken.
But I can say that media can definitely be a when it comes to putting information in your face, making you personally believe you have to do something when you don't have to do it. If you see so many models, just Instagram baddies, or whatever category you would want to put them in, and you guys think that's what we have to strive for. That's our potential as humans. It's not. You don't have to do. So it kind of sucks to see that people just follow. There's some people who just really follow. It feels like they need to reach a certain standard in terms of like how to look, how to walk out of your own house. That I don't care. If I put on something and I like it, I like it. It's as simple as that. As long as you personally feel good, that's all that matters, right? Inspirational enough. Let's get into the video. Actually, I lied. Before we start anything, please, I'm so close to 50K. The more people who watch this video and don't subscribe, I get it. If you are literally going out of your way to search my name up, to watch my videos, but do zero interaction. What's up, a friend? I thought this was a family, but I'm not good at selling it. But in all honesty, I would truly appreciate if you guys would check out my Instagram. It's a platform I'm pretty active on. If you do want to see more of me, you can follow there. And like pictures, casual stuff. Be alive. Be there. You know? And of course, if you guys end up enjoying this video, you can always drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Again, stop searching my name. Just subscribe. I'm not messing around. Let's just get
That's it.
My name is Carmela. I'm 23 years old. I have a 4-year-old son. And I'm addicted to butt injections.
When you use your camera on your phone, all you do is you have to go to each picture, take a picture of each one. Then you have to go back to it, and you have to edit each one, right?
They didn't have to show her face like that. Like I get it. It might be painful. I don't know. I've never personally experienced butt injections. Not sure how it works. But if you are already somebody who doesn't need to get a shot at the doctor's like, what makes you think I'm sticking a needle up my ass? It's not happening. Well, let me chill. Chill me off. Turn this all of it out. We need to talk about all that.
Before the injections, I was a size 4, and now I'm a size 3. I am happy because I never had it, but it's nice to find everything up how I want it to be up. I think more attention than before as far as how many of my blood and stuff like that. It definitely steps on my confidence.
That's nice. I mean, I get it. Again, it sucks that like we do have media set up today to where they make this stuff so like, pivotal in our lives. Like in order for us to live a good life, we have to do these things. Which we don't, but again, it's at the point where if you personally feel happy doing something in your own life, because it's your happiness. It's not ours. You don't live your life.
I don't have any Fritz.
I don't know how the story's
I'm back semester.
Camilo said she wanted.
She back semester. So back semester already.
So this is what we can talk about. Like, what am I supposed to be like? You can't go. Oh, mom.
Nobody will pay more much here.
Injections.
What? You have to go through stages? I thought you just get a shot or two, maybe a touch up, and that's it. You kept going? I don't know what's the next one. Baby oil. I'm not using it. Small tangent, but I don't know if you guys have known, but it was this one, I forget his name or whatever, I'd have to search for. But he like injected oil into his arm. He injected oil into his arms, and then had some crazy bulky, like, that's how his arms were. But then his body was like a so his confidence, like it wasn't really proportional. But I'm not him. Again, this all has to do with happiness. So it don't really matter what I end up saying in the video. Don't do it anyway. Not my responsibility.
She's never bared her behind to a plastic surgeon. She receives her shots on the black market, getting pumped with an unregulated substance that's been known to include metal lubricant and cement.
The sidewalk? The black market? Dark web? Just to get a shot on. Oh my gosh.
The woman who does give the injections, I don't know what her background is like. We meet different places. Sometimes in a hotel room, she keeps the liquid in a big bowl. The woman says it's liquid, it's silicone, but I don't know for sure.
You don't know these things, but are still gonna meet up at a hotel or wherever they was just at. Put a foreign liquid up your cheeks, like for what? Now again, I don't know anything about cosmetic procedures or not. Like, I'm not a doctor here. And do not expect anything that I say to be taken to the eye. I don't know. Just speaking from a personal perspective, is there even a difference between legal butt injections and just doing it flat out from somebody from Taiwan? I don't know, because if I had to like think twice, maybe 3 times. And damn near 10 in order to feel comfortable doing something, even if I know it's not legal, would I be doing it in the first place? So, she's pretty bold for going in a hotel and just not sure what's in it. But I don't think the procedure would enter that serious. Like, do I have to go through that many measures in order to get it done? You go in the kitchen and put jelly. You can do it yourself. DIY.
I know it's addiction pisses me off. You don't know what you're getting put into you. Nobody ever thinks that it's that serious until something bad happens.
Damn, 2 liters? But I was going to say, like, that is a pretty solid frame. I mean, she said she was pissed. Again, I don't know what's getting injected inside of me. I'm not sure anybody else would really understand that. I don't know, it's just not the move. It's just, not over here.
Carmelo's friend Vanity is a Botic injection addict herself, but she overcame the dangerous obsession after an infection nearly killed her.
What the? So how are you getting that? That didn't make sense. Like, oh, great, lovely. You want to look out for her? You then got it to her. Look like she got a little bit more, a lot more. To be honest, a lot more, right? So they just both tag team in the room for some jump.
I didn't know this. I know that. I'm like, why am I not doing any damage? But
she's worried Carmelo won't stop until it's too late. Time to go get infected. You roll that dice. If you're one of the ones that is going to get sick and die. And Carmelo and Vanity aren't the only people to be addicted to Botic injections. In 2008,
I'm trying to have the own guys, but still, she's going around with a wagon. And you're going to tell me that literally no one's going to guess. I've not seen anybody that insanely natural. A little scary. So granted, I applaud her for being like, you rolling the dice, watch out. I'm mad she's doing this because I did it. he did it too. So where did they both like? I don't know. I'm like digging myself a hole. Just play it.
In 2011, a woman was charged with practicing without a license after administering hundreds of injections to women across the country, including herself.
Blood clots, strokes. I knew that. We knew. I don't know. It's like if you're forced to do something for yourself in your life, that's one thing. But I would feel so much more guilt knowing that I purposely walked myself into a situation like that, not knowing what you would know. I don't know. You know the risk, right? So it's pretty crazy how they would just sit there and really go through with that and just be fine. Just completely fine. I don't know.
54 injections. I get these light headaches. Do I know for sure it's for the blood injections? Not at all. It could be from anything.
Carmelo is not facing reality right now. Carmelo is a good mom, but Carmelo does not understand that this will take her away from her son.
If I got 36 more shots, I think I better be as sad as I want.
But for what though? I mean, I don't know how a dude's perspective would be, but I don't think nobody that geeked up when you're like not even is half the size of your body. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. You can call me weird, it's whatever. I don't give a shit. It just doesn't make sense. Because again, something like this, if it was for your own personal benefit, that is one factor. But remember how she mentioned at the beginning how she gets a lot more attention. Like it's a public thing. Everyone will be able to see you. So it's like, are you doing it for their attention as well? Because at the end of the day, the only person who cares about their insecurities is yourself. It has nothing to do with us. It doesn't matter who says anything. It's not my problem, my issue. So she said she's like 36 more. I don't know what her baby I don't know what her baby like. She dropped dead over some jelly oil mix, cement, concrete, sidewalk, playground. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Like so I'm confident in my body on the inside and out. I can't say that I will not go back.
She did it again. I'm tired of speaking. Don't get it.
Carmelo has hidden her addiction from her sister, but has decided she's finally ready to reveal the truth and get her advice.
I want to come up here.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna do it in blood adjustments.
Alright, now I don't know about you guys, but I feel like school discipline these days is a little lackluster. Now, I grew up in the 90s, and by no means am I saying that our school punishments were the worst. I mean, we can't compete with those kids in the 40s that were getting hit with wooden paddles and burned with cigarettes or whatever the hell happened back then. But it seems like these days, a teacher can't even yell at you if you're running in the hallway.
Now, little Aiden, let's not run. Can we use our walking feet now, please?
Hell, if a teacher saw us running in the hallway back in the day, they'd be liable to huck a fucking loafer in the back of your head. Stop running in the hallway, damn it! You think this is a Kmart? You can just do it. Alright, everybody knows that, working for a living blows. Especially blows if you have a bad day at work. I'm gonna let go about bad days at work. After all, I'm a full-time YouTuber, for Christ's sake. A bad day of work for me consists of, me not being able to say the word all right with the correct inflection. All right. No, that's not right. All right? No, that's not it either. All right. I've worked real jobs before. My first job was being a cook at a pizza place. You really think that was all rootin' tootin' time? Sweating your ass off, making stuffed crust pizzas for drunk people all night long? Yeah, I think I had my fair share of bad days at work, to say the least. But the absolute worst work day that I had was ironically on my day off. It wasn't just any day off, it was a Friday of all days. And Fridays are the busiest days of the week for pizza places because Fridays produce the most drunk people out of any day of the week. I was pretty happy to have that day off, but there was a slight catch. The day before, my boss was like, hey, I know it's your day off tomorrow and it's Friday, but we're running a new promotion, and if we get too busy, I'm going to have to call you and you're going to have to come in. Well, look at me. The person to call if there's a pizza emergency. That's right, I'm going to be on call, like I'm a fucking emergency room doctor. What's that? Somebody needs an emergency baboon heart transplant? I'm on my way. What's that? Somebody ordered a fuck ton of pepperoni pizzones? I'm on my way. So I'm out enjoying my Friday night at it's a fucking Wendy's because I'm broke as hell. Of course, it doesn't take long before I get that phone call. Yeah, hey, it's me, your pizza boss. Everybody and their dad decided to call off today, and I'm gonna need you to come in because it's the goddamn pizza apocalypse. Now, this Wendy's that I was at just so happened to be across the street from the pizza place. So like the world's shittiest superhero, I run out of Wendy's like the fucking building's on fire. I ain't bother to grab my bike that's chained up. I just run across the street like a psychopath. I burst onto the scene like Darkwing Duck. My boss is like, oh, thank God you're here. This new promo is really slamming our dicks in a car door. So I get in the kitchen, and the only cook that's there besides me is this kid named Debbie. That's not his real name, of course. I just call him Debbie because he makes pizzas like a slut, and Debbie's the sluttiest name I could think of. So there we are, me and Debbie, the Laverne and Shirley of pizza making. I didn't even put on an apron. I'm in street clothes and shit. People at the register are looking in the back like, what the hell? Did I just pull a crackhead off the street to start making pizzas? It doesn't matter because it's absolute pandemonium at this pizza place. I don't know what the hell kind of deal we were running back then, but it was like buy a medium one topping and get a fucking bag of methamphetamine for free. Something like that. I don't know. We got the phones ringing off the hook. The ticket machine spewing out orders like it's possessed by the devil. And it's so damn hot in this kitchen that it feels like you're fucking working next to the mean-ass son from Mario 3 and shit. Meanwhile, our boss is nowhere to be found because he's too busy fucking texting people in the bathroom. You got Debbie's ass freaking out trying to man the ovens. He's got a look of sheer panic on his face. Not to mention dumbass orders are coming in left and right from the counter.
Do you guys think you could stuff the crust with a hot dog instead of cheese?
I need a pizza that's topped with, you guys got pickles? I'll take pickles and, I don't know, how about a bag of Monopoly tokens?
Yeah, can you guys spell out, sorry I beat up your mom's new boyfriend with the pepperonis?
Well, with all these orders coming in, it doesn't take Debbie very long to start to screw up. All of a sudden, pizza starts falling off the oven all willy-nilly. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I've got so much pizza. So now I start doing the job of 3 people while Debbie sits
That
on
depends on
more harm than good at this
the
point.
not even
I'm taking all
context.
the
Depends on
pizzas,
who's
I'm
saying
taking
it.
them out of the
Yes.
ovens. Hell, I'm even taking orders over the phone when I have to. You want a pizza with just mushrooms on it? Make a sick burger with just mushrooms. This shit goes on for hours and hours. I have no idea how many orders we did that day. But I can tell you that fucking pizza place should have erected a 12-foot statue of my ass out front for the endeavors that I went through. Hell, things don't finally start to die down until it's damn near closing time. And before we can go home, we gotta scrub the whole kitchen down and make it all sparkly clean. Well, of course, as soon as we get done scrubbing the shit out of everything, our boss comes in like, hey, some lady just called and she said you burnt the shit out of her pizza. Can you remake it real quick? So now we gotta re-dirty the goddamn kitchen for one stupid-ass pizza, which I think is bullshit to begin with because I don't burn pizzas. Hell, I make the
see
prettiest
anything? Yeah,
pizzas
maybe
this
you
side of
can.
Mississippi. Whoever this lady is a bullshitter.
Axe.
She's trying to get a free pizza. Well,
Do you want to
surprised
spray
my boss
one?
walks
Yeah.
in again, and he's like, hey, the same lady just called. Said it was supposed to be a pepperoni pizza. You put a bunch of nasty mushrooms on it instead. I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. I remember that lady. I took her order. I distinctly remember her ordering just mushrooms because, again, what kind of fucking pervert orders just mushrooms? Yeah, Mr. Pizza Boss, with all due respect, that lady is a fucking lion scorpion woman. Well, can you just remake it? I want to get out of here. If you need me, I'll be in the bathroom. So there we go, making this lady's 3rd pizza, 2 minutes to close. I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted to lick every single one of those goddamn pepperonis like a fucking postage stamp. Relax, I didn't do it. I've never messed with somebody's food, no matter how badly they deserve it. So we get this lady's pizza done, and finally we get a chance to close up. Me and Debbie are sitting outside looking like we just fucking stormed the beaches of Normandy. All of a sudden, out in the parking lot, you see a guy in a bike pull up, and then another guy in a pickup truck pulls up right behind him. And it's pretty dark out, so it's hard to make out what's going on or who's out there. But we see these 2
Not gonna
guys
lie, I
load up the
think
bike in the back,
Who
and they
did
take off.
Madden we got?
Huh, well, that was weird. I wonder what that was all about.
I don't know
Until I
how
went
to
back to Wendy's
have
to
the
pick up
gun.
my 10 speed that I found out
That's
that
so
I
much
didn't
easier.
have a 10 speed anymore.
Oh,
At first, I didn't
God.
even register what the hell happened. I was standing there for like
That is
15
so much
seconds
easier
like,
than Magna friction. Like actually.
oh, god damn it, I just let my own flight get stolen. Right after that, I walked the fuck home, and that's the conclusion of my worst workday ever. Actually, it doesn't quite end there. Remember the mushroom/pepperoni pizza lady that lied her ass off? Well, before I left work, I took her order ticket because it had her phone number on it. And when I got home late at night, I called her on the old telephone.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there?
Why did you lie to me?
What? Who is this?
You lied. I know you lied. Just know that I may or may not have licked all the pepperonis.
This app is a great tool for those who need help studying and want to have your very own pocket tutor to check your work. Not only does it give you a step-by-step guide to questions that you have for school,
This app also provides virtual tutors that work 24/7 to cater to your academics.
This is so much.
It's pretty awesome. So
I'm not gonna lie. Use the magma fruit to actually be able to like
and let's see if it works
aim
as well.
to stand on the water. Gone. They're literally gone. Sure.
So I just matched up the answers, and it looks like my girlfriend's just.
All right, it's that time of year again. Time to go back to school. And sure, I know it sucks. I was a 10-year-old kid before. I know what it's like. I've been sitting there on the couch watching TV. All of a sudden, a back to school commercial comes on. Hey, kid, look out! To hell with your maniacs. It's back to school time. Go tell your mom we got book bags for 50% off in the Walmart. Now, the one good thing about going back to school, at least for me, was that my great-grandma would take me to the store and buy me a new pair of shoes. Now, granted, the shoes she would pick out for me would be like from the 1920s, but it was the thought that counted, goddammit. Yeah, Grandma, these will look great when I'm doing the Charleston at the school's ice cream social. Looks good to me. And then, before you know it, you wake up one morning, and it's the first day of school. I'm laying there in bed like, well, my Uncle Rick shit himself in order to get out of school. Maybe I can shit myself to get out and go to school. But no, you don't do that. You get your ass up and go to school. Your dumbass friends are outside waiting for you. Everybody's got on their finest clothes. I walk out there looking like I got dressed in the dark. Got my speakeasy dress shoes on and my dumbass Hawaiian t-shirt. My friend Michael's over there showing off his generic-ass new shoes. Hey, everybody, check out my new Shaqs. Aren't they cool? Michael, I thought you said you were getting new Air Jordan. No, my stepdad said I had to get fake Air Jordans because I'm his fake son. When we start walking to school, there's random people yelling out the car windows. Hey, look at those little shits on their first day of school. Sucks to you guys. Have fun with your Scantron sheets and your square pizzas. And we finally get to school. Everybody's all apprehensive. Well, here we are, the 5th grade. They say shit gets pretty real when you hit the 5th grade. Meanwhile, everybody's walking up to me talking shit about my shoes. Look at this dude and his weird tap dancing shoes. What the hell? These are fucking wingtips there, mister. You don't know nothing about nothing. Please sit down in your new class for the first time. You scan the room to see who's all in your class this year. Let's see, who do we got here? We got weird-ass Julie over there who talks to herself. That's not good. And we got Eric, who was sent home from school last year because he had head lice. God damn it. And there's Chris over there who shit himself in the 1st grade. Fantastic. I'm not going to talk to any of these people. All of a sudden, the teacher busts into the classroom. Good morning, you beautiful sunshine children. Are we all happy to be here today? I'd rather be tossed around in a Russian gulag than to be here, to be honest with you. Oh, well, that's terrific. How about we go around the room and introduce ourselves? My name's Julie, and sometimes the voices in my head tell me to burn things. Yeah, my name's Eric, and my mom had to shit my head last summer because I'm a dirty little bastard. Yeah, my name is Chris. Shit himself in the 1st grade. Oh, God damn it, that was a long time ago, all right? I had 12 chocolate milks that day. How the hell was I supposed to know about those flowers?
I don't know if Magma does.
Calm down. Don't worry,
I don't
Chris.
know.
It's not your fault. Not everybody can grow up to be a decent person. Hey, what about you, little
This-
boy? You must have went to Hawaii over the summer, didn't you? No. I'm just wearing this shirt because
Oh
it's
my
bad.
God, it just
Look,
keeps
lady, I don't know what you want from me. I'm 10 years old. I like Pokemon cards. I just got the Limp Bizkit CD last summer. I got a lot of shit going on in my life, all right? That's all I have to say. That was pretty much all you did on your first day of school. You didn't really do any real work, partly because you've been turning your brains into mashed potatoes all summer long. Man, I haven't used my brain in
I don't
3
know.
months. I can't remember how to write my name.
That's just, to me, that's just, I don't know.
After school, I'd meet up with all my friends.
I
We can't tell how the day went. Well, I hope your guys' first day went better than mine. My new teacher's old as hell and she smells like fucking Frida. Oh, yeah? Well, that's nothing. You should see all the weirdos in my class. I got weird ass Julie, that kid that had headlights.
Words.
Chris,
Words
is
are
that
not
the kid
words.
that shit himself? God damn it, that
Who's
was
the
a
one that
long time ago.
needed? I think they probably left, but I would definitely like to get checked.
All right, this is for anybody that pissed themselves in class, or shit themselves in class, or pissed and shit themselves in class, God forbid. Here's a quick memory that, well, it makes my dick hurt every time I think of it. Keep laying there in bed trying to go to sleep. Hey, let's
So
think
not
about some
as
embarrassing ass shit that happened to you when you were in kindergarten. And let's think about that right now. Nighty night. All right, so it was kindergarten. And it's Halloween.
I just
got my
thought about it,
sweet-ass
too.
Blue
I wasn't
Power
even
Ranger
using
costume on. You
fucking
might be
blue socks.
thinking to yourself, Blue Power Ranger. Who the
And
hell
or
thinks the Blue
fucking-
Power Ranger? You should have done the red one. You Jason, you dummy.
Blue
He's the
socks
leader.
had it.
Well, maybe I didn't want that kind of responsibility, all right? Maybe
I
my
wrote
self-esteem
the
wasn't that
board
damn
games.
high when I was 5 years old. Red Ranger was just too much for him. He'd be like, hey, there they are. Let's go get them. Let's go kick some asses. Blue Ranger's like, nah, let's call the Megazord. Those guys got nunchucks. Fuck that. I ain't dealing with that. Like, yeah, sign me up. I'll be the Blue Power Ranger. So I'm hanging out, practicing some Power Ranger kicks because bitches love Power Ranger kicks. And well, I got a little ambitious on one kick, and I ripped a hole right in my pants. The old pantaloons, from the asshole to the small of my back. My tidy whities are showing and shit. Oh God, what have I done? You got a
Also,
goddamn
I would like to
Halloween
get
parade
the,
in 5 minutes. Now I gotta show my bare ass
videos.
around to a bunch of parents like I'm some kind of
I
call girl.
need,
Oh, there I am, tap dancing my ass
two
around in
of
the
them.
bloodiest Power Ranger costume you ever seen in your life.
I need
Kids
two
are
of
coming up to me,
the
hey, you know we can see the crack of your
dark
ass. You know
beard
that, right?
things.
Yeah, I fucking know that, Ricky. I know.
One from
Crazy
Cherson
out
and
here, I
one
can
from
tell.
Sea
Now, laugh
Beasts.
it up, everybody. I'm gonna jump my ass into oncoming traffic as soon as I can. Adults are looking at me just mortified. Damn, that Goldar must have whooped that Ranger's ass. Wow. If I get back to the classroom after eternity, looking freshly molested, and the teacher's like, oh, what happened to your little Jason costume? And I'm like, first off, bitch, it's Billy. Jason's the Red Ranger. I done told you I can't handle those responsibilities. And second off, it appears I ripped my shit. What's it look like to you? Oh, well, we can fix that. So as if this hellhole of a day couldn't get any worse. The teacher decides that the scotch tape the crack of my ass shut right in front of the whole goddamn kindergarten pocket. And this kid, Kenny, who's sitting in the corner, he's like, that dude got tape on his booty. The whole class just shits themselves simultaneously. People are taking pictures, teachers high-fiving kids in the class. Yeah, he do have tape on his booty, doesn't he? You know, from school. My parents are wondering if I got attacked by a dog. I'm like, fuck school, fuck my teacher, and fuck the goddamn Blue Power Ranger.
Beekeeping has helped me heal in a way that I never thought I could ever find again. It's given me a brain for now my service is making the world better. It's stewarding the honeybee and stewarding the food that we eat.
Yeah, continue on. Continue on.
I know what's happening.
All right, there's two types of people when it comes to restaurants. People that lose their shit over every little thing. What the fuck is this shit? The peas are touching the fucking mashed potatoes. What, are you trying to kill me? And then there's people like me who never complain about shit. A waiter could come out with my food and push a plate in front of me that had nothing but like 2 turds on a plate. And I'd look at him and be like, this looks great, thanks. I just feel bad. I feel like an asshole if I complain about my food. Maybe it's because I worked in the food industry before, or maybe it's because there's people starving in third world countries like Kenya or fucking South Detroit. But when I do eat out somewhere, I like to apply a little rule called the 2 hair limit. Because there's nothing worse than finding a hair in food. Except maybe like somebody else's
I wish I
toenails
could say.
or like a used tampon or something. And if I do find a hair in my food, well then I just do my best to pretend that never even happened. What hair? I didn't find no damn hair. Probably just like a weird noodle or something. That's it. It's crotch hair though, I know that. But if I take another bite and I find another fucking that's it, dinner's done. And it's always the nastiest, longest goddamn hair you've ever seen in your life. What the hell is this shit? What did a fucking woolly mammoth make my food? You don't gotta worry about that shit with a fancy restaurant. I don't go to a lot of fancy restaurants, but we did go to one in Chicago one time. It was way out of our league. The fucking menus at this place were like nicer than my high school yearbook and shit. We walk into this place and we are instantly out of character. Everybody in there is dressed up and looking like the fucking Monopoly guy. I look over at my buddy Gary and he's wearing a fucking Chive t-shirt. Everybody's looking up from their plates and staring at us because they can smell the pour off us. Do we gotta take our shoes off before we come in?
Yeah,
Do we wear
we
shoes
will
in here?
do
I
that.
don't know what I'm doing. They sit us next to this real ritzy family, and I'm pretty sure we just ruined their dinner instantly. I can hear their conversations next to us, and they don't sound anything like our conversations. Investment mutual stock option, blardy, money mathematics. Ugh. One time my cat threw up in the kitchen, and I stepped in it barefoot. But we were like, you know what? Fuck these people. Let's get the most expensive steak that they have here. That'll show their hoity-toity asses. And I look at the menu, and there's $100 steak on there. What the fuck does $100 steak taste like? Well, we're about to find out. I'm asking the waiter, do I get a hand job before or after I get the steak? Because for $100 fucking dollars, there better be a hand job somewhere in the goddamn equation. So they give us this steak. This thing's humongous. They're charging us like shipping and handling fees just to bring the goddamn thing out. And we ate it. We ate it all like kings. And I grabbed the microphone and I stood up and I said, you see, you fucking fancy pants Monopoly people? Us poor people can eat your fancy pants steak. So go fuck yourselves. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 and go fuck yourself. And then I dropped the mic and got the hell out of it. But before we left, we had to pay our bill. And when I was looking at the bill, I was like, oh, piss. It looked like a 3-year-old was playing with a calculator and just put a bunch of random numbers in there. As I'm sitting there, all I can think about is the ending of Home Alone 2, where Kevin McAllister's dad's flipping out at the room service bill, and he's like, Kevin, you spent $958 million bajillion dollars on a stupid-ass steak in Chicago? No shit, I gotta go. My dad's pissed. Here, homeless lady, have a turtle dove. And I just want to say that's pretty shitty of Kevin McAllister giving this goddamn homeless lady a fucking turtle dove. Motherfucker's parents are rich as hell. They're in a hotel room full of free shit. Bitches out here sleeping under a bridge with a bunch of pigeons. Oh yeah, no, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for the fucking Christmas tree ornament. I'm sure I'll put it on my fucking Christmas tree that I don't have. If I don't fucking freeze to death first, you fucking 10-year-old bitch. See if I fucking save your ass from Daniel Stern again.
Remember, there is an attack vector for these LLMs. They record everything you do, and when the police come, or the civil case comes, whatever it is, they dump your information, they use your information, they're looking at your information. Sam Walton said this. Now, what if Brave took their same privacy approach to browsing, where they remove ads, they remove cookies, they make their searches private, all that good stuff, and that's their commitment. I think they even have a VPN built in, or you can pay like $10 a year, it's de minimis. I think they should just do 100% VPN, so they don't even know where you're coming from unless you want to disclose, your city maybe. And then make all your AI absolutely anonymous. And this is where I think Apple should buy Brave and DuckDuckGo, maybe Perplexity.
This Week in Startups is brought to you by Public. You take investing seriously, Public does too. Build a multi-asset portfolio and earn an industry-leading 4.1% APY on your cash with no fees or minimums. Learn more at public.com/twist. CLA. Innovation takes balance. Our CPAs, consultants, and wealth advisors can help you get from startup to where you want to end up. Get started now at claconnect.com/tech. And Century. Your team should be focused on shipping features, not chasing down bugs. New users get 3 months free of the business plan, which covers 150,000 errors. Go to century.io/twist and use the code TWIST.
All right, everybody, welcome back to This Week in Startups.
When I was 9 years old, I stayed the night at my friend's house. And I had a dream that I went out to his kitchen and I kissed his garbage. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I wasn't sure if I actually did it or if it was just a dream. So I stumbled out there in the dark and checked his garbage can for any piss that I might have peed. And thankfully there wasn't any. Could you imagine that shit? You wake up the next day, your friend's mom goes in the kitchen. What the hell is that smell? Did somebody pee in the garbage? Yeah, I'm sure they'd invite me over again. It was at that time that I thought that maybe there was something wrong with me, but I think everybody has this fucked up brain. Generally, you have two types of dreams. You have good dreams, you have bad dreams, you have fucking weird. Good dreams, oh fuck it. I'm trying to stack $50 bills. Bad dreams, oh fuck, I'm getting a pull. Scorpions and weird dreams. Oh, I'm getting fucking pulled from a scorpion on a stack of 5th grade teachers. And that's what I get all the time on the fucking weird ass Lady Gaga music video. You never really know what the fuck's going on. You just kind of get thrown in the middle of them, it's just like, oh shit, I gotta get these popsicles in my old landlord before fucking football season starts. And I gotta take the first car my sister ever bought to my fucking cafeteria of my elementary school. And somehow I gotta total sense in the fucking brain. You know, shit, I gotta fucking move. Football season's in 2 fucking days. The worst are the reoccurring dreams. They'll come back over and over again over time and fuck with your mind like once a month. Throughout my childhood, I always had this fucking dream where I was Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, and I'd have to booby trap my house in every fucking room. So Joe Pesci and Galen Stern couldn't fucking get me. Sometimes Galen Stern will be wearing his baseball outfit and looking real. They're like, fuck random things. Fucking things. And now sometimes I have this dream where I'm trying to put my contacts in, but they're fucking gigantic. They're like the size of garbage can lids. I can always get one in somehow. I can cram one into my eye, but I can never get the other. No matter how hard I try. One of these fucking days, I'm gonna get both of them in, and I'm gonna be able to fucking see into the future or some shit like that. Yeah, at least I don't talk to you. My girlfriend does that. It scares the shit out of me. She was sleeping and I know it. She's like, we gotta go back to the bowling alley. What the fuck? Why? You gotta go right now. I'm like, oh shit. Fucking sleeping in here crazy. The thing I had some fucking weird dreams. Some of her dreams are just downright morbid. She'll wake up the next morning, she'll tell me, I had a dream that 2 people fell off the face of the entire impact. You know, what the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of childhood do you have? Every once in a while, I'll get a good dream. You know, I'll be fucking eating an ice cream sandwich with Morgan Freeman and fucking Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. But mostly, I just get the crazy whack of his dreams. You know, I gotta fucking build a bobsled with my dad's best friend in a McDonald's parking lot. So I can fucking
Did you get your
race tomorrow.
coins or
Yeah,
whatever?
that's lot brain. That makes perfect sense.
It's like fight.
More rewards, more savings, more special offers.
Just up
That's
real fast
what
and come back.
for Stay at Shell.
Sure you
Going to save 10 cents per gallon on the first fill, 20
What's
cents
up?
per gallon on the second,
How are you?
and 30 cents per gallon on the third. Join today.
Can you join? Sure. Go for it.
Alright, when I was a kid, Blockbuster was like the place to me. It wasn't just an abandoned building where people would smack at like it is today. No, back then it was a haven for all the video game and movie rental needs. Now my family didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, so when we went to Blockbuster, it was a huge deal. I'd be like, holy hell, we're going to Blockbuster? What is it, my birthday? We put our house up for a second mortgage? What the hell's the occasion, Mom and Dad? Like a mini vacation for I'd like get my picture taken there,
That's a fix.
photo album.
Or they just recently fixed? Because I want to say I just saw someone you're going to get last server I was in.
That little bit of the Blockbuster had to be the time that I got
Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64.
I remember my friend Michael telling me about this Pokemon Stadium game. Dude, it looks so real. I thought a goddamn Charizard was gonna hop out of the screen and snatch up my little sister. I was like, yes, give me some of that shit. This was a big deal. It's Pokemon in 3D, for Christ's sake. This was right around the time where kids were selling their bodies on the street for Pokemon cards. So a few days later, the Christmas miracle happens, and we got to go to Blockbuster. We pull up, get out of the car, and plants into the parking lot like a Las Vegas showgirl. I waltz into the video game section, and of course, every goddamn copy of that Pokemon Stadium is gone. There's like a tumbleweed bouncing across the floor. And I'm like, God damn it, I'm gonna get stuck with Pilot Wings 64 or some shit like I always do. Nobody wants to play Pilot Wings, what the hell is that shit? But on that day, the Lord Almighty decided to throw me a bone. Right before I have this Pokemon! I check up front to see if on the off chance the copy might have been returned and not put on the shelf yet, and lo and behold, there it was. Boom, I got it. Score. But we're not out of the woods yet. Because now I gotta listen to my dad argue with the cashier about our triple-digit late fees that we've acquired over the years. Because my dad never returned anything on time. We'd have movies out the week. We'd have like my dad's picture hanging on the wall. You'd have to like sneak in wearing disguises and shit.
Yeah, it says you guys had
How many of these do I have? About 5.
36 days.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get $2 to put towards the lake here, right? That's all I got.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do better than that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you got in your pocket? Oh, I got a Skittle. $2 and a Skittle. How about that?
Well, if that's all you guys can pay, you're gonna have to pick something a little shittier to rent. Okay, you got Pokemon Stadium here. I mean, that's Pokemon in 3D for Christ's sake. I can rent you like a Steven Seagal movie, or this one, Air Bud plays racquetball.
Oh, you can kiss my ass with Air Bud. I'm not getting an Air Bud movie. You hear me? Somehow, my dad talked her way into getting Pokemon Stadium that night. It might have been through sheer violence. I don't know. I don't remember. But I did get it. I do remember sitting in the back seat, spazzing out like an idiot. Holy hell. I can't wait to get home and fight my fake animals against each other. I got home and I played that game for like 16 hours straight. I didn't eat. I was like shitting in a bucket in my room. Like I said, it's Pokemon in 3D. What a time to be alive. Well, a week goes by and I still have the game. Now either my dad forgot to take the game back or he just didn't care. Probably both. If we're honest with each other. Either way, I wasn't telling him. I was going to ride this wave for as long as I could. Another week goes by, and then a month goes by. Eventually, we get a letter in the mail from Blockbuster, and they're all like, hey, you better give us our shit back, or we're going to do something about it. Now, what that something is, I have no idea. They're going to send a SWAT team to my house in the middle of the night, try to steal the game back. Where is it? Where's that Pokemon Stadium? Where's the Nintendo 64? Is it one of your Furbies? Turn over the Furby. My dad comes in my room like, hey, you got a game from Blockbuster here? From Pokemon Stadium? Poketron Stadium? What the hell is it called? I'm like, yeah, man, I've had it since like the 4th grade. I don't even know where it's at right now. I think you've been using it as a coaster for your beer the past couple of weeks. I didn't really know what we were supposed to do at this point. We've had the game so long. Do we just drop it off in the middle of the night like we're abandoning a baby at a fire station? But to my surprise, my dad's like, oh well, the hell with it. Looks like we're keeping it. I was like, oh, hell yeah. High five, confetti flew from the ceiling. Looks like I got a Pokemon Stadium for practically nothing. Years went by, and I kept that game. And you know what Blockbuster decided to do about it? Nothing. They closed. Netflix assassinated it. I still got that Pokemon Stadium. Now, sure, I guess we practically stole the game if you look at it that way. But I don't care. I'd do it again. And you know why? It is Pokemon in 3D, for Christ's sake. How many times I gotta tell you?
Sickness and rallies, $4 unbeatable meal deal is getting blown up.
Yeah, I watched the Jurassic back in the day.
All right, now I don't know about you, but one of my favorite shows as a kid was a little Nickelodeon game show called Legends of the Hidden Temple. And this show was pretty much your standard Nickelodeon game show at the time. You had a bunch of kids competing in trivia and physical challenges, and oh yeah, of course, there's a Big Daddy option course at the end. Of course there is. Why not? It's the 90s. But what's that? All right. Now, what if I told you guys that there's a way for you to get drunk for free and you'd be doing it for a good cause? Sure, you might be sitting there all skeptical, like, oh yeah, well, what do I got to do, Mr. Smarty Pants? Huh? Do I got to partake in some kind of weird medical study of some sort? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you malt liquor and the human response. No. What I'm talking about is way better than that. You see, years ago when I was at work, my friend Brewer came up to me and he was like, dude, you want to get drunk tomorrow for free? Drunk for free? Oh, dude, I am not trying to go back to your Uncle Gary's house again. Last time you got all drunk, wanted us to take our shirts off. No, dude, I'm not talking about going to my Uncle Gary's house. I'm talking about getting drunk with a bunch of police officers instead. You see, long story short, Brewer just so happened to know somebody that was enrolled in our local police academy. I don't know if you know this or not, but well, a big part of being a police officer is knowing how to do field sobriety tests on drunk people. Well, you can't teach police cadets how to do sobriety tests on a bunch of sober people now, can you? You see what I'm getting at? No? Well, let me spell it out for you, I guess. Brewer and I volunteered to get drunk on purpose so a bunch of police cadets could practice their field sobriety skills. Yes, this is a real thing. I couldn't believe it either. So if you have a police academy nearby, you yourself can volunteer and do your civic duty. It's like fucking drunk jury duty. So here's how this whole operation works. First, you show up to a brightly lit classroom at, I don't know, maybe 7:30 in the goddamn morning. One of the instructors becomes your own personal bartender for the next few hours. You drink free alcohol like it's the end of the world, and then once you're nice and shitty, you go out to the hallway and let a bunch of top juniors try to figure out if you're drunk or not. Now, the first thing that has to be done is they have to figure out who's getting drunk and who's staying sober. I mean, you can't have everybody getting drunk. That would make it way too easy on the cadets. Well, it's like everybody's shit. Case closed. Now, there has to be some sort of a control group to mix it up a little bit. All right, first things first. We need some people to stay sober. Do we have any volunteers? Anybody? Anybody at all? Oh, God damn it. Why does this happen every single year? All right, table number 1, you're the drunk asshole table. Table number 2, you're the lame ass sober table. God damn it, I pulled all sorts of this shit. So me and Brewer are going to get our drinks. But what they don't bother telling you beforehand is that all the free booze that they provide is really just confiscated alcohol. You know, booze that the police have taken from crime scenes and who the fuck knows where else. But needless to say, we are not getting served top shelf shit here. Aw, man, Wild Irish Rose, like a steal us from a crackhead under a brick? Well, as a matter of fact, we did. Now, would you like me to pour it in a cup or wrap it up in a brown paper bag like it was intended? So we go ahead and start drinking. And of course, it's not just me and Brewer sitting at this drunk ass table. There's also some old dude that just seemed like another day for him, drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then some chick who volunteered because her boyfriend was going to be having it. And she did not seem like she was having a good time at all. I mean, I have no idea why. She's just stuck at a table with a bunch of drunk dudes partaking in very engaging conversation. And that was the second time I shit my pants as an adult. What about you guys? Last October, fucking pizza bagels. I don't give a damn if pizza's on a bagel. We should not have pizza on the table. I shit my pants back at Woodstock when the Jefferson Airplane came off the stage. Whoa, you're at Woodstock? That's badass. That is badass. Yeah, I gotta say it's pretty fucking badass too. Yeah, I don't know what her problem was, but she just drank by herself in silence like somebody's grandpa. Oh well, can't please them all. Well, I'd say about 2 hours into this little experiment, you could say that me and Brewer were officially shitty off of our equally shitty alcohol. But surprisingly, we weren't the drunkest people at the table. Now, that would be Little Miss I'm Too Good to Tell a Poop Story over there. I don't know if it was the shitty booze or the fact that she was like 97 pounds, but her ass was tore up from the floor up, and she would not shut the hell up. Yeah, well, the last time I shit myself, it was at my nephew's first communion. Oh, sick. We're not even fucking talking about that anymore. What the hell? She's so drunk, she's like dancing / gyrating on top of her chair. She's flipping off the sober table from a distance and shit. Oh, look at that drunk bimbo over there, having the time of her life. Well, I gotta sit here and drink a goddamn Minute Maid lemonade. The instructors are absolutely flabbergasted at this point. We should probably cut that one off, don't you think? Yeah, I suppose so. Every year there's always one. Goddamn Wild Irish Rose did it again. Now at this point, we all have to take turns to go to the front of the room to blow into a breathalyzer and, see exactly how shitty we are. Now, I personally blew a .16, aka twice the legal limit. It was not recommended of me, but, well, it's for America's future, goddammit. I had to go hard. Well, now, of course, the drinking's over. It's time for the sobriety test. And guess what? Brewer's the first contestant. Well, his ass does not last long in his fucking sobriety test, let me tell you that. Okay, now I need you to touch your pinky to your nose. No, not my nose, silly, your nose. I fucking knew it. You're going to jail. He walks back to the table, completely embarrassed. I'm sitting there like, oh, that was quick, you drunk piece of shit. Here, let me show you how to get drunk and lie to the police. Watch and learn. So I go out in the hallway, and the cadet that I'm paired up with just so happens to be that drunk-ass chick's boyfriend. At least I think it was him. I'm pretty sure that's what it said on his name tag. I don't know. I was drunk at the time. What can I say? All right, sir, have you had anything to drink today? Not as much as your crusty-ass girlfriend, that's for sure. What? Nothing. Proceed to test me. Give your girlfriend's nephew my condolences. So he starts trying to do his sweet Jedi mind tricks on me. But what he doesn't know is that I have a slight advantage. And that is, of course, that I've already done a fucking field sobriety test before. With a real police officer. That's what happens when you fall asleep while driving a vehicle and, demolish a handful of parked cars. You get fucking field sobriety tested out the ass. So needless to say, I already know all these tests ahead of time. I'm like finishing this guy's sentences and shit. All right, now I need you to put your pinky, pinky to the nose, raise your left foot, and name all 4 Golden Girls. It's Blanche, Dorothy, Rose, and the super fucking old one. Let's get on with it. So I knock out all these sobriety tests with flying colors. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying that I'm really good at it. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Whatever. The only test that I think I'm going to have trouble with is what's called the nystagmus test. And that, of course, is the old follow the pen with your eyeballs trick. Now, if you're shitty in this scenario, your eyes will wiggle back and forth all willy-nilly. It's like a natural reaction your body does when you're drunk. Well, how the hell am I supposed to control a natural reaction? Well, my grand idea was to just think sober thoughts. Whatever the fuck sober thoughts are, I have no idea. But for me, I just thought about like 5th grade math terminology, anything that I could remember. So he's out there waving his pen in my face, and the entire time my brain's like numerators and denominators, isosceles triangles, the goddamn Pythagorean theorem. Now, I can't tell you if that helped or not, but what I can tell you is that I passed the fucking test. I walk into that classroom feeling like a goddamn superhero. Yeah, you see, that's how
I don't know if it's better to
fucking
fucking just use magma or to use a fucking gun. I have no idea. Because that does so much fucking damage. Okay, let's see. What else? Okay, I think I need more shark teeth. Yeah, I'm gonna shark teeth. Fool's gold, terror eyes. Where the fuck do I get electric wings? Electric wings. Where the fuck do you get those? Fool's gold is the ships. Terror eyes is obviously terror shark teeth. Where the fuck do you get electric wings from? those fucking piranhas, and they have like electricity, so I can only imagine they would be them. I would assume someone at least. Like if they waking up on the fucking water. Or for the that's right, they're from the piranhas. Gotcha.
A little bit more book learning. Now, was I the only one at our table that managed to pass their sobriety test?
Actually work in the water?
Surely she didn't pass her sobriety test, right? Well, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But somehow she totally did not even fucking get a chance to take her sobriety test. Her ass was so drunk at that point, she could hardly pick her head up off the table. Are you kidding me? The instructors were just standing there like, well, I don't think we should even bother with her ass. Fucking Helen Keller could figure out she's drunk as hell at this point. But the most screwed up part of this entire story was that when her drunk ass blew into the breathalyzer, she never blew past the legal limit. Beg pardon? How the hell does that work? Yeah, tell me alcohol doesn't affect people in different ways. They had to carry her ass out of class like a wild animal, for Christ's sake. You can't tell me she wasn't drunk. I don't care what your goddamn R2D2 machine says. So the moral of this whole little shitty story is, yeah, you can get drunk for free, and you can do it for a good cause, but not if you have the fucking alcohol tolerance of a diabetic third grader. The end.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and exclusive access to all things
people
VIP
use it?
for
How
the
many people
YouTube
use
fans from the sofa. Try
How
1
many
month
people
free.
use it? I use it as much.
All right. Now, when I was a kid in the late 90s, there were a lot of popular trends that came and went. I mean, from hustling kids in Pokemon cards to cleaning digital poop up from your Tamagotchi. You name it, I took part of it. But one thing that just seemed to pop up out of nowhere was Razor Mini Scooter. Now, I may be wrong, but I believe that my friend David was the starter of the whole Razor Mini Scooter craze. Because he was the first kid on my street to have one. And once he had one, every kid on the whole damn block had
Yeah,
one. Also,
that's
the
not
TV
bad.
commercials coming out and this. Hi, I'm Razor Renault, and I ride Razor Mini Scooters because they have the same name as me. Oh, it's because I've had way too many DUIs and I can't drive a car. And looking back at it, I don't even know why they were so cool to begin with. Check out my sweet Razor Mini Scooter. Isn't it sweet? Is it fast? No, dude, it's slow as hell. Is it fun to ride? No, dude, the handlebars go crooked every time I get on. Well, damn, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to get one myself. Sure as hell, when my next birthday rolled around, I did get one. Now, granted, it wasn't a Razor Mini Scooter. It was generic, an off-brand, if you will. So if you look close, it didn't say Razor Mini Scooter. It said something like fucking Razor Mini Scooter. Hey, baby, I hear the blues calling, toss salads and scrambled eggs. Well, for that whole summer, me and my friends were all about mini scooter. That is, everybody except for my next door neighbor, Michael, who didn't have a sweet Razor Mini Scooter. Hell, he didn't even have a slightly shittier Fraser Mini Scooter either. All Michael had is this old-ass skateboard from the 1970s. Hey, you guys like my sweet Richard Nixon skateboard? Michael, where the hell did you get that thing? My stepdad said he found it in the river. Come on, you guys, let's go to Tom's Donuts. Now, Tom's Donuts was this little donut shop around the corner, and we like to scooter around in their parking lot. Now, of course, they didn't like us scooting around in their parking lot. Hey, can you kids take your little midget scooter somewhere else? Kiss my ass, Tom's Donuts. I mean, it's not Tom's Donuts, it's Rick. I'm the manager here. Nobody gives a rat's ass, Tom's Donuts. You're doing sweet bunny hops. I granted, maybe Tom's Donuts is right. Maybe playing around in a parking lot was the safest thing to do. Check it out, guys. I can do a kickflip. But we like the spot because we can do all our sweet bunny hops in front of an audience. The audience, of course, would be the customers in Tom's Donuts. I bet you $10 one of those dirty little kids eats shit in the parking lot. Oh, you're on. Now, I want to tell you about my most ambitious day scootering around in Tom's Donuts parking lot. And that was the day that I attempted to bunny hop over the cement barrier parking lot thing. I don't know what the hell they're called. These things right here. Here's a picture. So there I am out there like some kind of shitty Evil Knievel. And I have to say I'm pretty pumped. I got the whole thing planned in my head. I'm going to jump over this cement, whatchamacallit thingy flawlessly. Everybody at Tom's Donuts is going to shit themselves. I'm going to sign a brand deal with Fraser Mini Scooters and put their asses on the map. Then bam, just like that, I'm the Tony Hawk of Mini Scooters. I got my own PlayStation game. I was so confident, I even shouted out loud right before I took off. I'm the Tony Hawk of Mini Scooters. But take off. Who knows how fast I'm going? 5, maybe 6 miles an hour, pushing it to the limit. I go to make the jump, and my front wheel nicks the top of the fucking barrier, and I soar through the air like a goddamn superhero. I land in the middle of the street, damn near snap my lap in half. Some lady driving a fucking Oldsmobile. God damn you kids and your midget scooters! Well, they try to apologize, but in the process, I bit my tongue so damn hard, you barely understand my ass. I'm sorry! I'm sorry I almost made you murder me with your Oldsmobile. Everybody
Everybody in Tom's Donuts is traumatized after almost seeing a child get slaughtered in the streets. Well, say that kid's got the Tony Hawk of mini scooters. Yeah, I'd say more like the Tony Hawk of eating shit. Well, at this point, my ass can barely walk since I just fucked myself up 6 different ways. I have to use Michael's 1970s skateboard as a shitty ambulance back to my house. Holy hell, are you okay? You need mouth to mouth? Michael, I would stone cold stunner the shit out of you if I wasn't broken in half right now. I stumble inside my house. My parents are looking at me like I just got shot by a rifle. Holy hell, what happened to your ass? Jesus Christ, you look like you just
I
fucking
understand
tore
that
out a
level
plane
of
crash.
damage
So
too,
what
but
did we learn from all of this?
that
Well,
is-
we learned that I
that
suck
just
ass at
sucks.
miniscoops. That's what we learned.
That
That's why
sucks.
I do shitty cartoons for a living, and I'm not the goddamn Tony Hawk of miniscooter. The end.
You get Terra eyes from Terra Sharks, girl.
All right. Now, for most
I'm not just
people,
making
their
this shit up,
college
right?
days make up the best part of their lives. Everybody's out partying, getting drunk. I partied so hard in college, I shit Jose Cuervo for a month, and I got hepatitis. That's all good and great, but I personally didn't get that experience because I did a little thing called commuting to college. And boy, is that a whole different experience. You're sitting there in class with a bunch of assholes that just rolled out of bed all hungover. Bro, you going to any wicked parties tonight, bro? Bro, I'm working.
Snap light up too. I bet I saw him too. I was just like, oh, he don't fucking die. He's not gonna fucking die. Well, yeah, don't you get Terra eyes from Terra Sharks? At least I would assume so. Oh, it's, gotcha. It's stupid. 10%. At least they don't fucking like. At least they don't despawn the boat is gone. Like the boats do. I mean, 20 years ago or something. Yeah, 27%. Still low. But, I think 6 this time. Be in the back. Oh yeah. Oh, I fell. Are you actually faster than the actual thing itself? That's interesting. I never noticed that. You're faster than the actual. That is so strange. I fell. I can only imagine, yeah. I can only imagine they would be. And like this, the fact that since I leave them, they're not gonna spawn. I'm so certain they're not gonna spawn in this place. You know, we got sharks, but no piranhas, unfortunately. But I'm not surprised, just because obviously.
He tied up tonight, bro. I didn't get to stay in a sweet dorm room. No, I stayed in a duplex that was fun as hell. That's where I stayed. I didn't get to walk to class and sweat niggas like this asshole over here. Hell, I didn't even have a car of my own. I had to get dropped off by my sister like a goddamn little kid on the first day of school. Here's your stop, loser. Have fun not getting laid. You know how hard it is to coordinate rides to school with my screwed up class schedule? All right, you can pick me up in an hour, right? Okay, cool. How about 8 hours later? Can you take me to English class? I know it's 9 o'clock at night. That's not inconvenient, is it? Well, that's not going to work in the long run. So I did what anybody would do. I took out a student loan and I bought a car.
You know you have to pay this back, right? Oh, no, I don't have to pay this back. Future me has to pay this back, and I can give 2 fucks about future me. Now, I went to school for computer engineering at my local university, and I know you're thinking, computer engineering? Boy, you must have fucked up royally if your ass is drawing stick figures for a living, and boy, did I ever. You see, I didn't know what to do after high school. And when I was growing up, it was just implied that I would go to college. Okay, first you go to college, then you get your degree, then you find a job, and then you work for 30 years. And then, if you're lucky, you get to die. So when I got out of high school, I thought, fuck it. How about computer engineering? That sounds like something I could do, even though I have no background experience or even any general interest whatsoever. It's just a decision that's going to affect the rest of my life. What's the big deal? My first college class that I attended was a calculus class, and it was taught by a professor that was not from the United States. I know he wasn't from the United States because he had an accent that I've never heard of before in my life. Where the hell is this guy from? France? Pakistan? Fucking planet Alpha Beta 17? Where the hell is this guy from? This guy would be up there trying to teach everybody calculus. Nobody can understand what the hell he was saying because he's got this strange ass intergalactic accent. And not only that, but he would whisper on top of it. He'd be up there like, derivatives, sitting all the way in the back of the classroom like, boy, I'm going to be a shitty engineer if this keeps up. Excuse me, we're all just wondering what the hell you're saying up there. Future me's already paying for a car. I'm sure he doesn't want to pay you to whisper a bunch of math secrets in some made-up fucking fairy tale dialect. So needless to say, I struggled quite a bit in that class. But it was a goddamn cakewalk compared to my first programming class. Now, what do I know about programming? Well, I know how to program a microwave to make some bomb-ass Hot Pockets, and that's about it. But how hard can it be? I've seen movies. I can wear glasses and type really fast on a computer. That's half the battle. Now, it's worth mentioning that my professor in this class was an old man who apparently has been programming computers since they were the size of a fucking Kmart. Now, he definitely knew what he was talking about, but just because you know what you're talking about doesn't mean your ass is a good teacher. He would fly through the lessons at a record pace. Everybody scratching their head like, what the hell's this guy talking about? What page are we on? Is this the right book? I can't feel my fucking face. Everybody's baffled in the class except for like 3 geniuses up front. I see what he's doing. You guys want to start a $1 billion business in my garage? Yeah, that sounds swell. Not only did this professor talk fast, but he would also say the word all right before and after like every goddamn sentence. All right, everybody get out a piece of paper and get ready to write, all right? All right, we got Boolean operators, all right? All right, they're true-false statement, right? All right, that's all right, all right? My fucking head's gonna explode. After a while, that's all I could hear was the word all right. I wasn't learning a goddamn thing. Everything on the board was all right. Everything on my test was all right, all right, all right. I start looking around me, and everybody's dropping out of this class left and right. But what the hell is my dumb microwave programming ass still doing here? What the hell am I gonna do? Make a fucking better PayPal? I don't think so. So needless to say, my first year of college didn't go right. All right, that's all right. I failed both these classes with flying colors, and I lose all my scholarships. So the next school year comes around, and I go to a little thing called community college. And let me tell you something about community college. It is different. There's all sorts of people in community college class. There's like a homeless guy in there, some chick breastfeeding a baby in the back. Anybody going to any wicked parties tonight? Bitch, I got kids to take care of. So now I'm a man amongst his peers. I did a lot better in community college. Not to mention, I also switched my major to web design because HTML is a hell of a lot easier to learn than this happy horse shit. A couple years later, I got my little bullshit web design degree, and I haven't made a website since. But you know what? It wasn't a complete waste of time because when I was in school, I took a class on Adobe Flash. And you know what you can do in Adobe Flash? That's right, make shitty stick figures. So we've come full circle. So here's to you, community college. You made me the man that I am today.
Hopefully you can scratch. I can't imagine. It's like this.
All right, being poor sucks. I wouldn't recommend being poor. I've been poor for most of my life. I've been living on my own since I was 17 years old. When I was 17, I lived with my roommate Brewer in a duplex. Now that right there to give you an idea of how much money we had. We couldn't even rent a whole house. We rented half a house. Our landlord's like, you guys get the top part, this random stranger gets the bottom part, you guys share a basement and make awkward conversation from time to time. You got it? All right, cool. Well, let me say, our asses were broke living in that duplex. I was so broke, if I found a nickel on the ground, I wouldn't just put it in my pocket. I'd bust out my wallet and put that baby in there nice and secure. You're not going anywhere. I could buy a half a Tootsie Roll with you. There's nothing quite like being hungry and having no money. You just be sitting there sometimes. Well, we have no money until we get paid on Friday. What day is it? It's Tuesday. Oh, well, looks like we're fucked. Well, we had a good run. I guess it's time to kill ourselves. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What's the cheapest way to not feel hungry when you have no money? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's going to sleep. Just take your ass to bed. You can't feel hungry when you're asleep. Now, can you? Like using a cheat code. All right, I'm going to sleep for the next 3 days until we get paid again. Wake me up when we can eat. There's one time we scavenged the whole house, checking underneath all the furniture for any loose change, and somehow we managed to scrape together a decent amount of money, and we were able to buy a whole box of Hamburger Helper. Oh, yeah, we're going to eat good tonight. We're at the grocery store, walking down the aisle. We're dumping all our change on the counter, and the cashier just hit a jackpot on the slot machine. We get home, and Brewer decides to cook this Hamburger Helper in what looks like the oldest, most decrepit pan I've ever seen in my life. It's got rust marks on it. It's all crusty and shit. This damn thing looked like he salvaged it from the Titanic. He serves it up, and there's like these black speckles mixed in the food. I'm like, what is this, pepper? You put pepper in this? No, it wasn't pepper. Spoiler alert, it was like the metal coating on the pan that scraped off, mixed in with the food. Oh, well, that's gross. What are we supposed to do now? I'll tell you what we did. We ate it anyway. Not much of a choice there now, was it? This tastes like soot and metal. Yeah, it sure does. There'd be people on Fear Factor that wouldn't even eat this shit. We're over here getting seconds. That's really not that bad if you close your eyes and try to think of something else. And if we weren't worried about food being on the table, we definitely were worried about getting utilities shut off every month. You get a disconnection notice in the mail for the gas, for the electric, the goddamn utilities you didn't even know existed. You get a knock on the door. Yeah, hi, Oxygen Company. We're here to shut your shit off. Oxygen Company? What the hell? Bring in the vacuum. We had our gas shut off for a whole summer one time. No more warm showers, no more dryer. That gas oven in your kitchen, well, that just turned into extra counter space. That's what that is. We're not paying the gas bill. What are you, crazy? Most people like having a functioning oven in their kitchen, you know. Some people even see it as a necessity. But us, no, we didn't need that gas oven. We just got an electric toaster oven and put it right on top of our old oven. Here we go. Problem solved. Now we can make our Tostitos pizzas again. We had our water shut off for a week one time. Guess what? Now you got no working toilets. Where are you supposed to shit now, smarty pants? If you have ever had the joy of having your water shut off, then you know that you have one remaining flush in that tank on your toilet. You better make it count. So let's do some quick poop math. Probably take like 4 shits in that thing and maybe like, I don't know, 20 pisses before things start breaking the crest of the rib. So everybody in the house rushes to go to the bathroom like it's the last helicopter out of Vietnam. Everybody get in here. We're making the most out of this last flush. Now, you can still use your toilet if you dump some water bottles in the tank, manufacture your own flush there. One time I didn't have any water bottles, but I did have an old 2-liter of Flat Mountain Dew sitting there in the kitchen, and I got to thinking, that'll work, right? Why wouldn't it? So there I am, dumping Mountain Dew into a toilet tank so I could poop in it. It was probably at this moment of my life where I was like, man, I should really get my life sorted out. This is not how I pictured my life to be. And while we're on this subject of pooping when you're poor, what are you supposed to wipe with when you got 3 nickels in your wallet? Because toilet paper, sure as shit, is a luxury at that point in your life. I've wiped my ass with so many different substances, and not having proper toilet paper, I could write a book on it. How to poop when you're poor. What to wipe with, what to flush with. I'm talking McDonald's napkins, coffee filters. You start looking at how fluffy the cat is, thinking, you know what? It's a possibility if worse comes to worse. The cat's hiding under the couch and shit. You know something's up. You're not wiping with me, buddy. No siree. But having the water or the gas shut off, that wasn't that big of a deal to us. We can deal with that. We'll make do. But where I draw the line is the internet. We tried to pay that bill as best we could. But no matter how hard we tried, we still got our internet shut off probably about 15 times. You'd be sitting there one day trying to log into your MySpace. You get one of these bad boys pop up on your browser. Oh, God damn it. We don't have any internet. What is this, Pakistan? How am I supposed to switch around my MySpace top 8? I still have Tom in there, for Christ's sake. Everybody's going to think I'm some kind of loser. I will gladly shit in some Mountain Dew, but I will be damned if I don't have any internet. All right. Now, it seems to me that some of the dumbest things that you do as a child happened when you were staying the night at a friend's house. And this would usually occur at, I don't know, around 3 o'clock in the morning or so. Just out of nowhere, one of your friends is like, hey, want to go grab sleeping bags and slide head first down the stairs? Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Look at that. Holding destroyed. Amazing.
Carol, I'm 63. My name is Cindy. I'm Peg. I'm 62 years old.
I can tell my age? Yes, ma'am.
Crazy there's no like.
One of the dumbest things that I remember doing was when me and my friend Michael stayed the night at our friend David's house, and we had ourselves a little impromptu smoothie night. Now, where did we get such a stupid idea in the first place? Well, we got it from the Magic Bullet Blender infomercial, of course. Where else? You see, back in my day, most sleepovers ended with all of us sprawled out in the living room, struggling to stay awake while we watched shitty infomercials on TV. Because that's all there was to watch after midnight. We'd just watch infomercial after infomercial until this bad boy came on the screen, and that was it. That was the end of TV time, according to the TV. But luckily for us, we grew up in what I consider to be the golden age of infomercials. We're talking about the classics here, like the George Foreman grill or that stupid-ass Snuggie that your Aunt Carol probably still wears in the morning. Hell, I even remember the ShamWow guy, you know, before he lost his mind and punched that hooker in the face that one time. Anyways, on this particular night, we just so happened to be watching the infomercial for the Magic Bullet Blender, a.k.a. the weirdest goddamn infomercial on the planet. Why was it weird, you ask? Well, it doesn't seem strange at first. You just got like this husband and wife showing off this shitty blender in their kitchen. But then all of a sudden, all these other people start waking up in their house and showing up to the kitchen table. You're sitting there like, where did these people come from? Did they stay the night at their house? What the hell's going on here? And then it dawns on you that these people are fucking swingers. I mean, what else could it be? They're clearly swingers that had a wild swinger party the night prior, and apparently in the morning, they become blender enthusiasts. Look, go watch it for yourself, all right? It's on YouTube. That's been my theory for years, and apparently, I'm not the only one that thinks that. So anyways, we're watching these perverts on TV making all sorts of shit with this stupid little blender. They're making margaritas and guacamole and fucking pasta somehow. What's pasta? Well, our whole night ends up taking a turn for the worse when we see these assholes make some delicious looking fruit smoothies. Because naturally, this gives us the brilliant idea of, hey, we should make fruit smoothies. We should make fruit smoothies right now. Never mind the fact that it's 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, or the fact that David's mom is upstairs sleeping, exhausted from being a single mother all goddamn day. We gotta make some fruit smoothies, and we gotta do it right now. So we go into the kitchen, and unfortunately David's mom doesn't own a sweet-ass Magic Bullet blender like we saw on TV. Apparently those 6 easy payments of $19.99 weren't so easy for a single mother, what can I say? But what we do have to work with is a good old-fashioned Black & Decker big-ass blender. All right, we're in business. Now we can make some fruit smoothies. But there's just one little itty-bitty problem. And that is, of course, none of us fucking know how to make fruit smoothies to begin with. But hey, that's not a problem. We didn't know how to fucking sled down a flight of stairs either. We just went for it. I mean, I'm no Copernicus, but I'm pretty sure the smoothie equation is just fruit plus orange juice equals fruit smoothie. That's pretty damn simple. So we start searching the kitchen for fresh fruit, and we quickly realize that there is no fucking fresh fruit in David's house. You think David's mom is shopping at Whole Foods, for Christ's sake? She's a single mother, you piece of shit. She can't afford that. We don't find any fresh fruit, but what we do find is a dusty-ass can of fruit cocktail. Well, that's like perfect to us. That's like all the fruit in the whole wide world. All right, now we just need some orange juice. Do we have any orange juice? We have Sunny Delight. Is Sunny Delight orange juice? No, it is not. Sunny Delight is to orange juice what fucking Yoo-Hoo is to chocolate milk. It is orange drink, not quite orange juice. But hey, what the hell? If that's all we got, we're just gonna have to use it. Well, we can't just blend fruit cocktail and Sunny Delight together. What kind of shithole smoothie would that be? Well, since our fruit options are severely limited, we have to start looking for what I like to call fruit-adjacent ingredients. Hey, don't take nothings have fruit in the middle of them? Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's throw them in. What about strawberry Pop-Tarts? Would that work? Oh, yeah, strawberries are fruit last time I checked. We put so much bullshit into this blender, anything with a fruit taste or with fruit in the title. We're talking fruit snacks, a box of Fruity Pebbles, a goddamn fruit by the foot, all sorts of happy horse shit. So now we got this Black & Decker filled to the brim with basically everything you'd find in the middle aisles of a Walmart. We hit the blend button hoping for the best. Now, most smoothies are like bright appetizing colors like red or purple or hell, even green. This shit was fucking brown. It was brown, it was chunky, and it was lukewarm. Why was it lukewarm? Because we forgot to put fucking ice in the blender. That's why. Ice, a pretty essential ingredient for fruit smoothies.
Now you might be sitting there watching this like, well, surely you guys didn't ingest that brown sludge. Why would anybody do such a thing? Well, you gotta understand that we were children. We'll be damned if we're not gonna drink the first smoothies that we ever made. We drink every single drop of that bullshit. And you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but these fruit smoothies actually kind of tasted like fucking dog shit. They were nasty as hell. I'm talking second round of Fear Factor episode nasty. That shit was so chunky, Dave's ass had to eat his with a fucking fork. But we ingested it, and we ingested all of it. Well, imagine my surprise when about 45 minutes go by, and all of a sudden my stomach's like... Now, I don't know what it's like to be a menstruating woman, but I had cramps so bad that it felt like my insides really wanted to become my outsides. I don't know what kind of fucking E. coli, salmonella bullshit I gave myself, but I was in some serious pain. But if I thought I had it bad, I look over at Michael, and his ass looks like he's about to blow his appendix out the ass end of his pants at any moment. And then I look over at David, wouldn't you know his ass is like smoking a cigarette, perfectly A-okay, thinking about going back in the kitchen for seconds and shit. Well, all of a sudden, Michael makes a mad dash towards the bathroom, holding his asshole as if it were a loaded weapon. Now, we don't know exactly what he did in the bathroom, but throughout the whole house, you could hear his ass going, ow, owie. Now, I don't know how David's mom didn't wake up when a bunch of children used her blender at 3 in the morning, but you bet your ass she woke up when she heard Michael's call of the wild ass, that's for sure. We run to the kitchen to try to hurry up and hide all the evidence. There's dried brown shit caked all over the blender. Clearly, this thing's blending days are definitely over. But regardless, David grabs out some, like, industrial strength cleaner from underneath the sink, and he starts scrubbing his little asshole. Meanwhile, I'm, like, collapsed on the floor, making my peace with God. I'm ready to die. I've caught all 150 Pokemon. I've lived a full life. David's mom walks into the kitchen, and the first thing that she sees is a semi-comatose child on the floor with a bunch of cleaners. Oh, piss, you guys drank stuff from underneath the sink? Where's the cordless at? I gotta call poison control. Well, then, of course, she sees her own son clutching her Black & Decker that is fucked 6 ways to Sunday, and that's it. The jig's up, the party's over. Now we have to explain everything. We gotta explain why Michael's asshole is imploding in the bathroom, why there's only half sleeve left of Big Newtons, and of course, most importantly, why her Black & Decker looks like 3 grown men just put a shit inside of it. We made fruit smoothies tonight. Fruit smoothies? Well, what fucking fruit did you use? Oh, you know, like fruit cocktail and Big Newtons and Fruity Pebbles and a bunch of other bullshit. Yeah, needless to say, we got in quite a bit of trouble, and Smoothie Night was a complete and utter failure. But I will say that there was a small silver lining to this whole fucking fiasco. And that is, since we destroyed David's mom's blender, her ass had to buy a new one. And what did she decide to buy? That's right, a goddamn magic bullet blender. I don't know if her ass worked some overtime or what, but well, we've come full circle, haven't we? Oh man, now we can really blend up some fucking fruit smoothies.
What's his name? I need Fool's Gold and Outcast. Snap him up. Why are you snapping? He's coming with us to hunt beasts.
All right, so I don't know if you guys ever played around with a chemistry set when you were a kid. You know, it's not the 1930s. Chemistry sets aren't exactly all the rage these days. But growing up, my cousin David, he had a chemistry set. And for the record, he did have normal toys, too. He didn't just have a bunch of toys from the Great Depression. Hey, you guys want to play with my Tinker toys? I got this stick and a hoop that we can have fun with. So we're in his room, and we crack open this chemistry set. And we're over there with our beakers and our test tubes, looking like a Nickelodeon version of Breaking Bad. With all these vials of chemicals included. We don't know anything about chemistry. We're sure as hell not going to read the instructions like some kind of loser. Look, I've watched a couple episodes of Beakman's World, all right? I practically have my PhD in chemistry, for Christ's sake. You can't even pronounce the names of half the chemicals we're using. Potassium pomegranate. Potassium pomegranate. Yeah, that's it. Sounds pretty tasty. Nope. So we decided to do what any kids would do, and we mixed all the chemicals together in one beaker. I'm not sure what we were trying to accomplish. We're about to find a cure for cancer with this $12 chemistry set. We sure as hell didn't make that. But what we did make was the color blue. Ooh, fancy. We're breaking some new ground here. Somebody published us in a scientific journal. Ladies and gentlemen, I've gathered you all here today to announce that at our state-of-the-art laboratory, also known as David's bedroom, we have figured out how to create the color blue. Oh my God. They're geniuses. Somebody get them a medal. So there we are, standing there with our blue concoction. We're not really sure what to do with it. Maybe if we drink it, we could turn into an X-Men. Yeah,
Or you'll
or
fucking
we'll get
die,
diarrhea
yeah.
for a week.
One
Not
of the
really
two.
something I want to gamble on. So we
Nah,
get
don't
bored
either.
with it, and we take our stupid blue potion and just dump it out in the middle of David's driveway. Well,
That's it.
imagine to our surprise,
That's
this
it.
bottle
That's
of
it.
garlic
Was it the
But
last
keep
or
it
second?
looking nice. One time
I got
there
the
was some
cake
bottle
first.
rockets on the driveway like a couple of assholes. David's dad came out and
Yeah,
yelled at
because
us.
it was
He
the
didn't
king with
yell
the
at
cape,
us for shooting bottle
then the
rockets at
aura,
people's houses.
then the mask.
No, he yelled at
And then
us
I got
because
the-
we were doing
the
it in
ruby-
his precious driveway.
What's it called?
What the hell? Don't be doing that in the driveway. Go blow your hands up in the street or something.
So at this point, Dave goes and gets the garden hose and starts spraying the blue puddle of water. But this doesn't help, it just spreads it around. Now the whole goddamn driveway's blue. Holy hell, David, you are gonna die. Your driveway's Smurf blue, for Christ's sake. Pretty unique color for a driveway. Makes a pretty great landmark if you're giving somebody directions to your house. So when you turn down that street, just keep going until you see the stupid ass cotton candy blue driveway. You really can't miss it. So in sheer panic, David runs in his house and grabs a bottle of dish soap off the counter. Now both of us are on all fours in the driveway with a bottle of palm olive, scrubbing away like little orphan Annie. But this isn't working either. And you know why? Because dish soap works on dishes, not on blue driveways. It even says on the bottle, for Christ's sake. Well, what the hell are we supposed to do now? Maybe we can camouflage it somehow. You know, just like park a bunch of bikes and scooters out there. They can set the bushes on fire. That'll draw his attention, right? Nope, too late. David's dad pulls up in front of the house. We just stand there in the front yard, accepting our fate. David's over there. He's got a blindfold on and a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. His dad walks up, takes one look at us, then he looks over to his stupid aquamarine driveway, and he looks back at us, and he's like, David and the boys, what are you guys doing out here? Nothing. You guys want some hot dogs? Yeah, hot dogs sound good. All right, I'm gonna make some hot dogs. And then he just walked away. Never said anything about the driveway. What the hell was that all about? You see the driveway, right? There's no way you can miss it. See this damn thing from outer space. What the hell happened? Maybe David's dad just didn't feel like dealing with our bullshit that day. Or maybe he just wanted some hot dogs. I don't know. But what I do know is Dave's driveway did turn back to normal after a couple of days. It didn't turn into some stupid national landmark like we thought it was gonna. It's amazing. Take my picture with it. Dave probably knocked 10 years off his lifespan that day from sheer anxiety, thinking he was about to get murdered by his own dad. Instead, he got to eat hot dogs. Get your red hot. Talk about a happy ending.
Looking to get stronger? Join Planet Fitness today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. You in?
Planet Fitness is an official partner of Minor League Baseball.
All right, for those of you that don't know, me and Brewer did a show for Machinima called Happy Hour Saloon, a show about a 43-year-old alcoholic that brings his nephew to a bar to talk about video games. And because of that, in 2014, all right, like a lot of people out there, I've dabbled in the art of driving for Uber. By no means am I an expert Uber driver. After all, my Uber career was pretty short-lived. By short-lived, I mean I drove a whopping 3 customers before I quit. But if you're out there wondering what it's like to be an Uber driver, let me tell you about my experience. It's important to note that this was years ago, back when I was in the middle of what I like to call my quarter-life crisis. And that was when I was working a dead-end job at a car dealership, I was broke as hell, and I was just sucking ass at life in general. Oh, and not to mention I had that IRS on my ass for back taxes, so that was fun. So running out of options, as well as running out of shit to sell out of my house, I registered to become an Uber driver. Now, this was when ride sharing was still relatively new. To be honest, I didn't know much about it. Now, the first time I saw Lyft drivers with mustaches on the front of their cars, I was like, what the hell? We're putting fucking facial hair on Buicks now? God damn, I remember wood paneling on station wagons back in the day, but this shit's ridiculous. Now, needless to say, I was pretty hesitant to become a driver in the first place. I mean, is this Uber thing even legitimate? Am I going to pick some random stranger up on the side of the road and then be robbed at knife point for the 47 cents in my center console? Stabbed in the pelvis with a shank, 1 out of 5 stars. Well, considering I was broke as hell, I didn't have much of a choice. Let's roll the dice, Uber. Let's see what you can do for me. Now, like I said, my Uber career was really, really short. 3 customers is all it took for me to quit. My first customer, or passenger, or fucking ride-along buddy, whatever you want to call him, was a businessman that was out of state. So I pulled into the parking lot of the hotel that this guy's staying at. I had no idea what the hell I'm doing. Does the guy sit in the back seat or does he sit in the front seat? Do you let him fuck with the radio if he wants? Do you high-five him when he gets out of the car? What the fuck is this going to be like? This is so weird. So this guy starts walking out, and he looks normal enough, I'd say. So I try to be polite and lean over and open the passenger door for him. All of a sudden, this this guy looks at me like I'm some kind of fucking pervert, and I'm trying to have my way with him in the front seat. Shit. Oh, all right. Well, that answers the first question. Everybody sits in the back seat. Unless you're a pervert, you're up front. So we start cruising along in silence, and the silence is pretty palpable at this point because, well, there's a grown man in my car that thinks I just actively tried to seduce him in the front seat. So I figure, how about a little bit of small talk to ease the tensions in the car? So are you from out of town? Yeah, that's why I'm staying in a fucking hotel after all. Oh, okay, well, I'll go fuck myself. How about that? Okay, we're over 2. But believe it or not, the guy didn't write me off completely. Hey, so what's a good place to eat around here? Good place to eat? Dude, I don't know. I eat fucking Del Taco 5 times out of the week. The hell, my fucking tour guide for the shitty city I live in? You ever been to the Applebee's? Their wonton tacos are pretty good. Needless to say, we didn't talk much after that. That's what happens when you offer up Applebee's as a viable place to eat. There's the back seat, probably question my mental capacity. Fucking Applebee's, is this guy serious? Hey, why don't you just keep your attention on the road and try not to hurt yourself? Finally, we pull up to this guy's destination. He gets out of the car. We do not high-five whatsoever. But he does give me a $5 tip. Now, granted, I think he just felt bad because he thought I had some kind of condition of some sort. Do you have some kind of donation jar in there like they have at gas stations, or do I just give the money to you? But I don't care. $5 tip plus $15 for the ride, that's $20 I made. I mean, that's $20 the IRS made, but at least I got to touch it for a little while. Now, my second rider happened shortly after my first, and to be honest, nothing really happened. Just sat there and talked about how shitty of a show Full House was back in the day. Yeah, fucking Full House sucked ass, didn't it? And Dave Coulier was fucking weird. Yeah, I concur. And fuck the Olsen twins while we're at it. Again, there was no high five. But I did make $12, and I got a $2 tip on top. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, well, what the hell? You're driving around, making money, talking shit about Full House. See, an Uber driver sounds great. Well, sit your ass down. You haven't even heard about my third customer. Now, at this point, it's like midnight, and I'm tired as hell. But I'm still active on Uber because, well, last time I checked, I'm still broke as hell. So I'm half awake, and I get a goddamn notification on my phone of a new rider. And, of course, it's on the shittiest side of town that nobody wants to go to. And I sit there and have a conversation with myself. Do I really want to get up right now? Do I really want to go to the fucking hood? You bet your silly ass you do. I'm getting your Ford Taurus and go make daddy some money. So I get in my car, and off I go to the fucking armpit of the city. And I pull up to this guy who's standing on the sidewalk with a book bag. And needless to say, looks like he's a few French fries from a fucking Happy Meal. Oh boy, well this doesn't look too promising, now does it? Well, this guy gets in the car, and I have to say that this guy reeks. Now I don't know what methamphetamine smells like. It wasn't exactly a scratch and sniff sticker when I was a kid, but if I had to guess, it would be this guy 100%. But at this point, I'm like, whatever. Methamphetamine, let's just drive this guy wherever he wants to go. Let's not think about whatever this guy's all hopped up on, or how many barbiturates are in his book bag. Let's just take this guy wherever he needs to go. So again, I try to have some casual conversation to break up any tension. Hey, you see over there by that liquor store and that dead hooker in the street? Yeah, there used to be a Denny's right there. Yeah, it's good. Denny's is good. But this guy could give a fuck about that. In fact, he could give a fuck about anything because all he's doing is sitting there muttering to himself like a psychopath. So now I start freaking out because clearly this guy's unstable. It's only a matter of time before he puts out a knife from that book bag, and I'm making it 47 cents. I start thinking, all right, you need to strategize here. Maybe you should, start doing some weird shit yourself. Give the guy a taste of his own medicine. All right, no, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid as hell. Maybe instead I could, intimidate him somehow, you know? Hey, just a warning, buddy. I keep a fucking flamethrower in the trunk of my car, so no funny business. I'm not going to be able to intimidate this guy. He's whacked out of his mind. Not to mention fucking drops of Jupiter's playing on the radio right now. She's back in the atmosphere. Drops Jupiter in her head. Yeah, I'm not intimidating jack shit, that's for sure. I might as well be fucking Pippi Longstocking in the driver's seat, for Christ's sake. Now, thankfully, this guy didn't request a very long trip. It was just a couple of blocks. He easily could have walked it, but I'm surprised he didn't, because I thought meth heads had a lot of theft. Apparently not this guy. So we reach his final destination, a pawn shop next to a crime scene, or whatever the fuck it was. And this guy opens the door, but he doesn't get out at first. Instead, he starts rummaging through his book bags. That's when I start thinking, yep, I do it. I'm about to get shanked for pocket change. God damn it. Meanwhile, drops and Jupiter's blaring out in the streets and shit. This guy keeps searching for whatever it is he's looking for. Finally, he finds it. And you wouldn't believe it if I told you. This guy pulls out of his book bag a fucking thing of Tic Tac. Oh, thank Jesus, holy hell. It's a bit anticlimactic, I know. You guys can kiss my ass. I was happy not to get shanked by a shank. So the dude gets out of my car right before I peel out of there like Smokey the Bandit. I look at my phone to see how much money I made. It was a whole $5.50. Oh, what the hell? It was an accessory to a third-degree felony for a whopping $5.50. My car smells like a fucking burning fucking army, guys, for Christ's sake. You could at least give me a tip. Your tip is you got to keep your life, you little baby Mac bitch. So needless to say, I retired from the Uber life after that and decided that making shitty cartoons for the internet was a slightly safer way to make money. So the lesson here is, if you're gonna drive for Uber, make sure you have fucking
They have a full
because
budget.
that can be pretty scary, but they still care about having fresh bread. The end. Alright,
What time
I
I
think
should
it's
want
safe
a
to say
church?
that middle school was a pretty rough time for most people. Chances are you didn't have a lot going on for you when you were 12 years old. You probably had braces back then, puberty was hitting you like a ton of bricks, or maybe you were the lucky cool kid that could finally grow a little dirt mustache to brag about. I look like Burt Reynolds, or perhaps you were the weird goth kid in class. I'm not cleaning my room, Mom and Dad, because I'm a sad, brooding little bastard, and my heart is an ocean of sadness. Oh, by the way, it's pizza day today. Can I have $2? But for me personally, middle school marked what I would like to call my spiky hair phase. And that consisted of me slapping a bunch of LA Looks hair gel to my head and then spiking my hair up so that it resembled the ass of a porcupine. And you had to be careful because it was like having a lethal weapon on the top of your head. You're screwing around and accidentally twist the hallway, all of a sudden you're getting charged with second-degree manslaughter and shit. Now, I have to say that my first day of middle school did not go as well as I wanted it to. I mean, it started off pretty good. I hopped off the bus looking fresh as hell. I'm wearing my finest Limp Biscuit t-shirt. My hair is nice and dangerous. My goddamn tractor keeper's the size of a small child. I was all set to go. But since this was a new school, I had no idea where the hell I was going. I'm wandering around the hallways looking for my first class, clueless as hell. Is this room 208? Kid, this is the fucking bathroom. Can you not talk to me while I have my dick in my hand? I'm asking random people in the hallway, hey, do you know where room 208 is? I have no idea, kid. I'm the janitor. I'm drunk as hell right now. But now I'm starting to panic. And it's the type of panic that gives you nightmares later on in life. Where the hell is room 208? Now I'm running down the hallway like I'm in a goddamn Jason Statham movie, and just when I'm about to get to the classroom, I trip over my own feet and eat shit in the hallway. My giant trapper keeper soars through the air and smokes a bunch of children. I go to stand up, and that's when I realize I totally just ripped a big-ass hole in the crotch of my pants. There's teachers peeking out of the classroom and shit. Wow, who the hell still wears whitey tighties? I don't know, but I can see that kid balls right now, and I sure don't like it. But now I have to use my big-ass trapper keeper as a shield to guard my crotch for the rest of the day. Okay, not a great way to start your middle school career. So let me give you a brief summary of a few classrooms that I went to on that first day of middle school. Class number 1, American History, taught by Mr. Banks. Now, Mr. Banks was old as hell, which is probably why he taught American history, because, well, he was alive for 2/3 of it. He was so old that back when he first started teaching, they were still allowed to hit kids in the ass with wooden paddles. Now, he even had his wooden paddle up on display in front of the classroom. Yeah, you little bastards sure do have it easy these days. Back in my day, if a kid fucked up a spelling test, I could knock him upside the head with a 2x4. Class number 2, algebra, taught by Mrs. Salo. Now, Mrs. Salo was also old as hell, just not old enough to beat up children back in the day and get away with it. Instead, she would beat kids over the head with mathematics. I mean, this was our first dose of algebra as a kid. Our 12-year-old brains couldn't comprehend it. Mrs. Salo, are you drunk or something? Why the fuck are you putting letters in mathematics? Class number 3, lunch. Alright, not really class, but I don't give a damn. Now, the lunchroom was ran by a guy named Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson was a weird dude. He wore a purple suit, he had a jerry curl that was absolutely flawless, and he was the size of a goddamn megazord. This dude was like 6'7". There was a rumor that he used to be an offensive lineman for the Indianapolis Colts. Now, whether that was true or not, I don't know, because there was also a rumor that he beat up a goddamn Kodiak Brown bear. I don't even know what Mr. Watson did at the school. He wasn't a teacher. It was like they just pulled some guy off the street like, hey, you're a very large man. Can you scare the shit out of a bunch of 12-year-olds so they behave in the lunchroom? Yeah, I can do that. So you just stand in front of the classroom with a microphone. All right, you kids, I want you to quiet down, damn it. This ain't an episode of Soul Train. Quiet down. Episode of Soul Train? What the hell is that? I don't know, dude. Shut up. You want to end up like that goddamn Kodiak Brown bear? Class number 4, English class, taught by Mr. Delano. Now, there's no two ways about it. Delano was just purely insane. He was like the cross of Mr. Clean and a drunk homeless guy that had a concussion. That was Mr. Delano. He'd sit up at his desk and talk to himself. I don't know what we're going to do today. What are we going to do today? Anybody know what we're going to do today? I don't know what we're going to do today. Is this guy possessed by the devil? What the hell is going on? He'd throw erasers at kids that weren't paying attention. You over there, can you tell me what a preposition is? A what? Now, since I stood out because of my stupid-ass haircut back then, it didn't take long for Mr. Delano to call on me. Hey, you over there. Hey, who, me? Yeah, you tall hair. Hey, you look like that guy on TV that sells meat sticks. Who? You know the guy on TV with the meat stick? He goes, eat me. You know the guy. Now, nobody knew what the hell Mr. Delano's incoherent ass was talking about. But apparently, he was talking about the guy that does the Slim Jim commercial. Oh, yeah, step into a Slim Jim. No, not Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, this weird guy.
Step into a Slim Jim.
Really?
Me.
Apparently, Mr. Gelato, my hair didn't look like a porcupine's ass. It looked like a goddamn beef stick. Go ahead and say what the beef stick guy says on TV. Say, eat me. No, I'd rather not do that. Go in front of the whole classroom.
Why not do that?
So there I am in front of my 7th grade class, watchless, about to recite a goddamn TV commercial. Eat me. Louder. With more enthusiasm. Eat me. Somebody tell me, please.
Somebody tell me, please.
Wow, who the hell still wears ladies' tights? I don't know, but I can see that kid's balls right now, and I sure don't like it. So needless to say, when I got home from school that day, that LA Look hair gel went straight into the garbage. My ass never spiked my hair again. The next time you think you were awkward or weird in middle school, just be glad you didn't become Slim Jim's new 12-year-old crotchless mascot. Step into a Slim Jim. Amen. All right, over the summer, I had to fix a broken toilet. And if you never experienced the joy of fixing a toilet, well, buckle up, I'll tell you all about it. Now, this wasn't my personal toilet. It was my fiance's grandma's toilet. And poor grandma's toilet wasn't working right. Every time you flush it, the shit would come up instead of going down like it's supposed to. Now, what do I know about toilets? Well, I know how to take a shit in one, and that's about it. But I get the clever idea to go and try to fix this toilet. Even though they already tried to fix it themselves, they tried everything. They tried a plunger, a snake, they had a priest come over and bless the goddamn toilet, let my turds go down it the hole. The only thing left was to get a plumber out there and take a look at it. But we can't have grandma shitting in a cardboard box waiting on some professional. I'll just go over there and do the best I can. Now, it's important to note that grandma isn't quite all there mentally. She's a few marshmallows short from a box of Lucky Charms, if you know what I'm saying. She didn't even know her toilet was broken to begin with. Toilet? What toilet? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I had one of those. So I'm standing in her bathroom, got my phone out, Googling how to take apart a toilet because I'm stupid as hell. Step 1, drain the water from the toilet so you don't get water all over the place, you stupid idiot. Oh, okay, Google, I see what you're driving at. So I take a look in the toilet, and there's about 8 days worth of piss in there. Not to mention one single solitary turd floating around. And it's not just a little itty-bitty hamster turd in there. No, this thing's massive. It's like a goddamn truck driver dropped this thing off after a buffet. Just standing there looking at it. Who the hell did grandma deliver this thing without a midwife? Look at this thing. God damn. Get back on my phone, get on Google. How to take apart a toilet when there's already shit in the toilet. It's slowly dawning on me that if I want this turd out of this toilet, I'm going to have to do it myself. So I put on some rubber gloves and I get a plastic bag.
Yet to be a man. I don't hear y'all out either. What the? Oh God.
Oh, 6, 7? 6, 7.
Fuck is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's shit. That? Okay. Oh, I'll be back. Said 10 minutes. That's a long run. I'm not sure that 10 minutes. I'm just looking for Terror Sharks now. Oh, yeah. Why not? Ugh. Ugh. What's our name? What's that name? Obviously. Yeah, I'm looking for Terror Strikes. I thought that doesn't need two. Well, I've got more teeth than anything. Yeah, I don't need turtle sharks. I keep the teeth, not the eyeballs.
I'll check the door, Eric. We got something there.
What you say? Oh, that you only what's that?
Yes.
Make sure I something to see.
Does it spawn it immediately? Or is it like you'll know?
When I see what's my cousin, that would up. Pretty little baby,
That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Just it's a great. Attack. I thought it was going to do that much damage. I can't. Oh, and this guy. Wait. What? I'll go for it. I feel like we probably should use the other boat. If I'm being honest, I thought the other guy was with us. So that's fun. Also, it's guaranteed like 100%. So once I get it in the next terror shot, I go like I come across and I have to hit. 100%. I can't be like that with everything. Preferably, you're so right. Wow. I had a headache all day Thursday. I feel that. For sure. I had a bad headache yesterday. I couldn't fucking go to sleep yesterday. I ended the stream early, or not even early. I ended the stream and went to sleep. Woke up at, I don't even know when I went to sleep, but woke up at like 2. No, woke up at 1. Then went back to sleep and then woke up at 3. And then just laid there until like 6. And I was just like, why? Like, Cliff, why? Like, why can't I go to sleep? And like, you ever get so pissed off that you can't go to sleep? I was getting so mad. I was like, why can't I fall asleep? I was just falling. I said 2 seconds.
Money.
Nothing beats this. See you all day. A white house.
Frog.
It's a little itchy. What's this thing made of?
Human hair.
Oh my god!
That's like a whole day.
A little itchy. What's this thing made of?
That's like the whole. I slept 4 days before.
Yo, hold it.
Actually, why don't you drive the boat? You have probably the best luck when it comes to. You have the better chance of having a terror shark spawn, but I feel like it's more of, since we're looking for terror sharks, they're not going to spawn as much. Yeah, don't even worry about the repairs. If anything, I want this boat to die, so the better boat that's just faster. I thought the other guy would come with us, so I was just like, oh, let's take this one. Yeah. Over here. Over here. Is it rare? I guess so. I have no idea. Yes. Okay. Yes. Then yes, it is. Nice. Congratulations.
Puta, qué rico. What flavor?
Hey, you ain't got no flavor.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, drop it. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, drop it. Jingle bell, jingle.
So, I was eating some booty cheeks.
Just like you again. Now all we gotta do is keep.
Bigger boat, Also, you're gonna go faster. I heard if I can Terra eyes. It's insane too.
However, due to the limited deadline for enrollment, we only have 1 week to do this. How am I supposed to have a kid in 1 week?
Let's see what happens in the Predator. Becomes this. Oh, but I wasn't finished.
What?
ごめんなさい。始まってる。
Yeah, cold outside, all right?
God, no. Alright. I need to stop. I need to stop right now. What is wrong with that cow? Look. That was yesterday. Oh wow. Same here.
All them other niggas lame and you know it now. When the
Everybody, let's sing the Benedict here.
look them out.
Sin City was invaded.
What, fool? What's up, bro?
What kind of girls are your type?
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of crazy.
That's literally amazing. That's so bad. We cannot keep the back of this what you're getting.
Can't tell nobody to work. I'm right. I told my boy go.
Yo, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean we getting old, Mark?
We?
Oh, my bad. How old are you?
Man, I'm 19. I'm in my prime. I'm talking about,
He made it to the last part of this 3-part video.
It's funny because it's more or less, of course, there isn't. We need Mirage Islands. There's nothing. We need prehistoric islands. Nothing when we actually need them. Terror Sharks, I feel we're no different, if I'm being honest. Like, I needed everything else, and we got Terror Sharks, like, over and over and over again. But since Terror Sharks is the only thing that we need now, it's this game. Like, this game just knows, and it's so annoying. Like, it's just like, why? If we were sea beast hunting, oh my god, we'd have so much. We'd be fucking rolling in sea beasts, but we're not fucking looking for sea beasts. We're looking for fucking terror sharks. My goodness gracious. Oh my god. Like, it happens all the time. We were looking for when we were looking for something, nothing, it doesn't show up or it doesn't spawn. But we're looking for something completely different, then it's all the time. Like we were looking for prehistoric islands. How many terror sharks did we encounter in that entire thing? We encountered so many. Like, oh my god, we encountered so many. Same with the Mirage Island. We encountered so many. It's bad. Well, you're gonna send me what you vote or something. I don't know. Yesterday you said that you were going to send me what you vote or something like that. What happened? Oh, I got struck by lightning, didn't I? Whatever. We were like, I don't even know, like 4,000 miles away from what's it called? Still, it wasn't really nice because that was bad. Whatever that was. What? Nature. I don't know. Is that? I got a dough thing. Yeah. Here we go. Take two of this bullshit. Take two of this bullshit. I swear to God. I'm talking my YouTube chat. What if I said there's 5 people in here, but there's only 4 or 3 counting myself? Strange. You should be not even YouTube. Twitch is very odd at that. It says there's 5 people in here. Even on my PlayStation, it says there's 5 people in here. What the fuck? People can just hide they can what the fuck? They can hide their users or something? I don't even know how that works, but whatever. That's strange. I think they can find Jack. Find that again. Oh yeah. I'll be back. Alright, but I said that yesterday. I said that yesterday. I don't even fucking know. Are you gonna send me what you wrote or something? I don't know. Yesterday you said that you were gonna send what you wrote to me or something like that. Oh. No, I haven't wrote anything. Well, I guess the only thing I wrote was the Word document thing that I have. It's for like, because if I'm being because if I'm being honest, like if I'm being for real, I have probably I probably have a solid maybe 2 relationships left in me, and then I'm just like fuck it. I have a solid 2 relationships left in me until I'm just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna just be the fun uncle, and that's it. The fun rich uncle. That's about it. So I have basically a Word document that kind of just explains how like I see relationships and whatnot. Like let me see that. Hold on. And also wait a minute, I got a text message 7 minutes ago. Yo, you awake? God, what does she want? What happened? You know, I'll call her. Hold on. Of course. Yeah. What's up? What's the favor? No, obviously not. Okay. Where? So you just want to drive around, man? Okay, so you want to drop you off at Barbara? What the fuck? What are you trying? What are you asking me to drop you off somewhere and then you're gonna take an Uber to your house? Oh, okay, I can do that. Yes. Yeah, really? Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Okay, it is fine, but okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do this. Yeah. Okay. I'll be there in a minute. I'll let you know. No problem. Okay, looks like I'm. No, not her. It's Monica. Different girl. Yeah, I'm gotta go take her to. I don't know. She doesn't want to be on base. She wants to be with her. She wants to be with her friends. So I'm driving her to her friend's house. If it was her, my ass would be outside in my car. If I'm being for real, I would not be here right now. All right. Is my mic on? It is. Okay. I'm still streaming. Okay, the game's Roblox itself has to download, so the stream is gonna end now, and I also have to go do something. So it shouldn't take that long. If anything, I'll just catch you tomorrow. If anything, I should be up. I should be up like 7 in the morning. I don't know what time that is for you, but that's what I really intend on what you call it. But yeah, it shouldn't take that long. But I didn't. But we'll see. But yeah, I will talk to you either later today or tomorrow. Deuces. That was what you call it? But law, right? Yeah, she had messaged me asking if I was still up, and I was like, yeah, what? And then I called her because she's not good at looking at her phone. So I was like, okay. Because this is how it works. If I don't see your message, because usually I have like do not disturb on, so like I won't get anything if like you're not on that list, and literally no one's on that list other than like I think it's just my family or like my mom and my brother. I think. Yeah, my mom and my brother, and that's it. If I'm being honest, I should probably put on there just in case she ever messages me. Will she? Probably not, but you know, it's good to have that. But yeah, if someone messages me, I don't usually get it if you're not one of those 2 people. Well, 3 people now, but if I see it before, I'll definitely message and be like, "What's up?" But if I know you don't pick up the phone, then I'll just call you, and then now you get 1 call, and that's it. If you fuck it up, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Not my problem at all. But then again, if you call me back, then I'll be like, what now? But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. There's 2 people in here, I think. I don't know. Dakota, I don't know what is going on with your thing. Before it said there was 4 people in here like 2 seconds ago. Then it was 3 people. Then it was 1 person. Now it's back to 2 people. I don't know. I swear, I'm literally gonna fucking I'm gonna ban JJ out of one of these chats because JJ doesn't need to be in both fucking chats. Like I don't know what about that just annoys the hell out of me, but it does. It annoys the absolute shit out of me, and I have no clue why. It's the strangest thing. Because it's either someone else or it's JJ. I know it is. You know what? It's not even a random person. It's JJ, and I know it is. That's the problem. It's the strangest shit in the world. Because he says goodnight and then he just stays here. Why? Not even like he stays here. He stays in both chats. Why? For what reason do you have to stay in both chats? It's so weird. It's not like I'm saying anything different. I'm saying the same thing in each chat. It's just annoying me. Because I think it's just a random person, and then I start talking, and it turns out it's just JJ. So, you know what? Actually, scratch that. I'm just gonna fucking do this share now, because nope. The 1,000 things that he has is insane. And I hope he says some shit. It's not like it really fucking matters. The dude has like 10, 15 other accounts. For what reason, I have no fucking idea, but he just has like so many other accounts anyways. It's so weird. And it's also funny because it's like you're like, for some reason, Dakota, yours also does the same thing where like you count as 2 people for some reason, which is weird because I don't really know how the fuck that works, but it's it's something. But yeah, you count as 2 people for some reason. Because like I want to say before you left and then it went from 2 people to 0. So it's like sometimes you count as 2 people. I'm like, what? Why? I don't know how to fix that, but it happens a lot. But yeah, when I get back, because I'm gonna go now. But when I get back, I'll talk about the what's on the Word document. Because I could send it to you, but I don't know how to really send a Word document. Because it's not like I could just copy and paste the shit. I'm gonna actually do that. I don't know. When I get back, I'll talk about the whole thing, basically. It just explains, like, this is the beginning of it. It says, hello, if you're seeing this, then I want something serious with you and just want to explain myself as far as who I am as a person and you can decide if I'm someone you're willing to vibe with. But my name's Isaiah, as I'm sure you already know, but a little about myself and relationships. And then I go on talking about stuff I enjoy and then relationship stuff and, so on and so forth. But I'll let you know when I'm about to leave. I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to the bathroom, then I'm going to go. Because I'm damned. Apparently the friend that she's trying to go see is like far as shit. I don't know how far, but, fuck it, we ball. But yeah, I will let you know when I'm about to leave. It's funny when you think about it because it's like, it's interesting because, like, in a way, you are two people. Like, you're one person and you're transitioning into another person. So, like, technically speaking, you are two people. Technically, I guess. Does that mean? I have no idea. I have no clue. It doesn't sound mean to me, but I don't really know. But I'm gonna go with that anyway. That's tough. That's tough.
It was a boulder 5 meters across. What?
Oh, brother, watch this. Did you see that? It's neat, huh?
You always collapsed immediately after using your true powers. It was as though an incredible energy overflowed from a tiny vessel. If this continued, you would have surely died. It was my fault for trying to unlock your power so quickly.
Epic. What on earth do these numbers refer to? That is the amount of times we've had sex each month.
Are you kidding?
It was something we started when we started dating.
More than once a day?
33 is more times than there are days in January. 37? Well, that's when the writer's strike happened. Epic. What on earth do these numbers refer to? That is the amount of times we've had sex each month.
Are you kidding?
When I found out my parents had been tracking my location for 3 years after I moved out, not to check on me, but to make sure I wasn't coming home, I discovered it by accident when my dad butt dialed me during my lunch break at work. I heard him tell my mom clear as day, "She's at that coffee shop on 5th Street again? Perfect. That means she won't be driving by the house today." My stomach dropped because I hadn't told them where I was. That night I went through my phone with my tech-savvy roommate Jake, and we found it buried in an old family safety app they'd installed when I was still in high school. The location sharing was still active after all these years. But here's what made everything 10 times worse. The app worked both ways, so I could see their locations too. I started scrolling back through months of data, and a pattern emerged that made me sick. Every single weekend, they claimed to be running errands or busy with work. They were actually at the same mysterious address across town. I'd been calling them for months trying to make plans, and they were lying every single time. Jake helped me look up the address online, and it came back to a beautiful house with a red front door and a purple.
I really don't know a lot of off the court stuff about Carmel.
He got a 13.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? Well, I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find him. What do you mean you can't find him? I can't find him. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? Means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. Oh, like, you have to challenge me. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Go into the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now? That's soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you. Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? Well, I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. Well, I can't find him. What do you mean you can't find him? I can't find him. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? Means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. Oh, like, you have to challenge me. There's more soup. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Go into the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now? That's soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I need some help picking clothes. You come help me? I can't buy clothes. I don't hurry up. I can't find it. When you think there's only soup, it means there's only soup. Then get out of the soup aisle. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more
We
soup?
both know
It means
that's
there's more
impossible.
soup.
Probably not.
I won't
Into
do
the
it.
next
There's nobody
aisle.
else.
There's still soup. What are you right now? I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? It means I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you. What the? It's the dumbest shit in the world, and also some shit my buddies would say. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But all right, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going now. All right, I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, let me get my wallet actually. I can only back. But that's not a thing. Pocket. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean, I'm at soup. Store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? You. Okay. I can't find it. What do you mean you can't find it? I can't find there's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? This is very true, but maybe the algorithm is like, okay, this is two people. I don't know. I'm guessing here. I'm guessing here. It's funny because I just thought about that now. That's the thing. I'm like, that kind of just appeared in my head one day, or at that very moment. So it's that. But yeah, I'll be back. I talked about the whole Word document and everything. I talked to her today and failed miserably, so that's great. So that is, but yeah, I'll be back. Don't have too much fun. Actually, I need my keys. Don't have too much fun. You're at soup. I mean, I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you. I would love to know. Because I've never actually been like, okay, this is how long it took. Let me do this. Let me put everything in AFK and then see what happens. I'm curious. So I'm gonna leave, and I want to see how what you call it. The fuck is that? Oh, Hyacinth. All right, and just put one of my other accounts. But okay, collect the monies for the searching. Before I start this, I got wallet keys, vape keys to get in my fucking room. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Let's see how long that takes. All right. I'll be back. Don't have too much fun. If someone shows up, definitely be like, "What's up?" Or whatever the case may be. I don't know. If she shows up, I don't really necessarily know how you would know if she showed up, but on the off chance that she does or something, at least you know her name. So if her name matches the account, I don't know. If she shows up, let her know that I'm doing that. But I guess I don't know. I doubt she will, but see you in a second. Okay, I've returned. Okay, and I'm back. Goodness. Hello. I was gone for 42 minutes. Crazy. 42 goddamn minutes. BRB gotta do something. So they left. So it's just one person. Who is you? I'm so lost. I don't know who this one person is. It's funny because I look, you want to turn my stream off and turn it back on. And see if the person just comes back. There's no way it's JJ, because I just fucking, his ass. He's gone. Literally, man is gone. So it couldn't be him. Yeah, it still shows one person. I'm so lost. But you know what? I'm gonna end the stream and turn it back on. Because I believe it's still JJ. Just because obviously it wouldn't disappear. Let me do this.